Let's see. Yo, what's good, chat? Alright. In today's video, we're gonna be making a tier list. Ew. Yeah, say hi, YouTube. Be like that guy. Don't say ew, bro. What the fuck? We're going to be making a tier list for the survivor perks, and it's gonna be interesting for sure because there's currently a lot of survivor perks that are either complete dog shit or extremely problematic. So we'll get into that. But let me tell you about the tiers. So F tier, we gotta get a cut. Yeah, Julian, I'm aware, bro. All right, so for the tiers, F tier is going to be this perk needs to like But why every time I start a tier list, I can never get through this, bro. This is why it takes 3 hours.
Yo. So Lynn and Julian have like a message. They said your hair doesn't look bad, but you need a style. Like he said, you got hair everywhere. Like what are we doing for like?
You need a style, bro. I gotta get that low taper, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. So F tier, guys. F tier. Back on track. Back on. Yeah. Back on track, bro. F tier is going to be perks that are fundamentally bad. Like you're basically bringing a useless perk or a perk that hurts you. Either way, it needs a significant rework. There's no number buff that could be given to make this perk good. It will just always be bad. It needs a fundamental change. F for fundamental, bro. D, this perk's bad, but with a number increase, it could move up to C or B tier. Just the numbers on it need to get buffed a bit. And it's better than the perks in F tier. C tier, this perk is decent. You're not like hard trolling if you bring it. D or F tier, you're like fucking, you're trolling, bro. Like, what are you doing? C tier, okay, like I understand you bringing this perk, but it's not meta. It's not very good. A numbers buff or like a little bit of a rework could definitely move it up to B or A. It has potential to be a good perk. B tier, this perk is good. Nothing wrong with it. It's close to meta. Like you definitely see it in some of your games, not most, but some. Nothing to really say. The B is like the average, I would say. F tier is garbage, needs to be completely changed. D tier is it's still really bad, but like if you buffed it, it could like move up to like C. C tier, this perk is like, okay, you're not trolling anymore. B tier, this is like actually like, okay, a middle of the road good perk that like you can bring in a game and I'll be like, okay, like I respect that. A tier, this perk is really good. Like it's meta. S tier, this perk is also meta, but it's busted. S tier is this perk probably needs a nerf. Well, A tier, this perk is fair. That is the criteria that we'll be going with. So yeah. I think the first perk, I'm pretty sure this is Dark Sense. Let me share my whole screen actually instead of just Chrome. So that way when I tab in, you guys can see. Well, actually, wait, let me make sure I'm not like showing anything real quick. Hold on. Let's see. We're good. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this first perk is going to be Dark Sense. So basically, whenever you complete a gen, the killer gets within 24 meters of you. You see the aura for 10 seconds. This perk is decent, but there's so many, like this perk does something for sure. I think with a numbers buff or maybe making the criteria like half a gen, like a flashbang or something, where you like do like 50% of the gen, you see the aura, or maybe there's a way to hold the aura and you press like a button like DH, for example, like you press your active button and then you can see the aura at like your own will. Like I think like some sort of like little bit of a change or like a numbers change or just a little bit of a way of how to activate the aura. This perk could be good, but in its current state, it's really not all that. There's no reason to run this perk, but I don't think it's completely garbage, so I don't think it belongs in F tier, so it will go into D. I wonder where shoulder fits. I mean, shoulder, where the fuck is this perk? I mean, it's clearly a C tier perk. It's kind of middle of the road, you know. You're not trolling if you bring it. Yeah, you just have to see where that ends up. Surely nobody knows. But Deja, I believe this perk is Deja. Yeah, this one's Kindred. Okay, Deja. I think this perk is a little bit better. I don't know if I want to put it in B or C tier off the top of my head. I might have to see where I put other things. Deja allows you to see the closest 3 gens that are like together. So this lets you identify the 3 gen, and you also get a 6% gen speed bonus on it to help, do those gens faster. So basically it helps you establish and break the 3 gen. It's good. It's okay. But I think this perk gets like brutally power crept by like just bringing a toolbox. Like if you want to break a gen, there's no reason to not just bring a toolbox. I also don't think finding the gens is too hard. Especially if you're on comms. And even in solo queue, I really don't think finding gens is a problem. Unless you're like inexperienced or you're on like an indoor map like Gideon or something. I don't think this perk voice crack. This perk is too good. I'm not sure where I would want to put it, to be honest. Loki always have Deja in my serve build. Deja's useless, not gonna lie. If your team can identify gens fast, Deja's such a fire perk. It's fine, chill, it's easy S tier. Love it in solo queue. B, it's meh. Oh yeah, it's about mixed opinions. I don't know if I want to put it in B or C. I could put it in B for now. Because, I mean, bro, we have Deja on the win streak builds. On our win streak builds, Note has Deja on his build now. So I feel like that's gotta tell you something about the perk. The fact that if we're bringing Deja on an unrestricted win streak, it can't be that bad. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Also, chat, this is why the video takes 3 hours long. If you're watching on YouTube and you've made it this far, congratulations, everybody. Probably clicked off the video 5 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Lightweight. This perk's actually pretty underrated. Being able to lose your scratch marks really fast is very beneficial, to be honest. For rotating, for pulls, for like rotating off, like getting off, like pre-leaving a gen. Just like anywhere, just like anything running on the map, even in chase, if they lose LOS on you for a few seconds, it could do something. So overall, I would say lightweight is decent. Definitely doesn't contend for the top tiers, but this is probably a D tier perk. Maybe C. The problem is I don't know how you'd really buff lightweight. Like, I don't know how you buff lightweight without making it like utter nonsense. So I got you with $6. Jojo, I don't got you with $6, bro. I got you with like 6 fingers, bro. Here's like a 6-finger high five, bro. Like there you go, bro. I got you with that. Hope, I mean, this perk is endgame only. It got nerfed. It's like not even that good anymore. I mean, it's 5% haste. It still does something. But yeah, Hope. You know what? I might move these up. Just because I feel like Hope is so bad, but it's not F tier. I feel like I have to move these to the C tier. I think I'm gonna do like a little boost where I just boost everything up here. Because like Hope is like basically useless. Like in terms of like pubs, there's so many better perks you could bring. Why would you bring an endgame perk when you're not even guaranteed to make endgame? For one, it's not guaranteed that you make endgame. 2, if you do make endgame, why would you not just run like adrenaline? If you did. So I really just don't see the point in bringing Hope, at least in pubs. Like there's just so much better stuff you could bring. You could bring like, yeah, I just don't think Hope's worth ever bringing, to be honest. Resilience, this perk is A tier. Very, very good perk. It helps you with looping significantly. That's the main reason for Resi. Helps you with looping. Very good perk. Versus every killer besides like a nurse and like a select few other. Good versus the general population of killers. And also obviously you get the gen speed as well, 9%. That's not nothing. So it's pretty easy A tier for me. It's definitely a meta perk. You see it a lot. Nothing more to really say on that. Kindred. I think Kindred it's gotta be better than lightweight and dark sense. Kindred is probably B tier. I'm gonna put Kindred in B tier because I think in Swift it's not that useful. It's still good being able to see killer aura around the hook because you can like loop the hook with like perfect distance and whatnot. But I think in solo queue it's like pretty good. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. Kindred's pretty good. I don't really got too much to say about it. You always get value. It's guaranteed value every game. Is Sprint Burst still top 1 serve perk? You just have to find out. No One Left Behind. This perk is obviously good in comp versus like low tier killers, but this is I didn't clarify at the start, but I clarified like what each tier was, but obviously this is like a public games tier list, assuming good killer versus good survivor. Not like comp level or anything, but just, you know, like better than your average Joes. But yeah, so I don't really see a point in bringing No One Left Behind in pubs. Once again, it only works in endgame. Perks that only work in endgame typically aren't good in pubs. There's no reason to bring endgame perks when there are mid-game perks that work throughout the entire game and gives significant value. But it does do something. It can easily get you a free pull in the endgame. They get the speed boost off the hook as well. It's very good for getting the 4 out. But that's all I got to say on it. I would put it below Hope. Premonition. This perk is pretty much useless. Basically, whenever the killer enters 36 meters of you within like a 45-degree cone of where you're looking, you hear a sound cue. So basically, it's only good for like stealth killers on like just stealth killers. But if you're on an outdoor map, it doesn't do anything. You can see the killer approaching you. It's only for like indoor maps. I think I would say this perk is like. Wait, does anyone know if this perk works versus Jason? Actually, this might be like a good counter to Jason. Also, I need to drink water, bro. I'm like losing my voice. Like, does premonition work versus like Jason power? It should. If I wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, this perk is probably the first perk I'm gonna put in F tier. The issue with this perk is, yes, while it does do something, it's completely useless. There's no reason to bring it. If you're facing a ghost face on like Larry's, for example, why would I not just bring like fucking DS or like a sprint burst or like the resi, like the premonition just gets completely power corrupt. So while it does do something, it just has to go in F tier because it's useless. You should never bring this perk on your builds. Plunders, this is easy F tier. You only bring this if like you're trying to farm like purple items, I guess. So I mean, yeah, there's no point. Slippery meat. Slippery meat is a bit interesting. The way this perk works is you can attempt to unhook yourself 6 times and you have a 4% more chance to succeed. So I think by default you have a 3% chance. So you have a 7% chance and you can Kobe 6 times. Now by itself it's not very good, but with a luck build, if you have the salty, if your whole team brings this, that's like what, 3 times 4 of these, that's 12%. So 12%. Plus, you then bring up the ante, and this is 15%, and I think up the ante stacks as well. This is like another 12. The 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 times 4 is 12, 24, plus 4, so you have 20. You have like a 28% chance to Kobe, I think, 6 times. The odds are you are going to get the Kobe. If you bring a full luck build, you can get the Kobe. We saw it in the last unrestricted tournament. We saw Team Praxis, V1's team. He was utilizing this tactic. He got good value out of it. So it's kind of hard for me to rate Slippery Meat because I think it does rely on you using a full build around it. But I think when used properly, like with like the full build in a Swift, it's really good because every player on the game can unhook themselves first hook by themselves. Like they're basically guaranteed to get the Kobe. So basically you have 4 delis. You're sacrificing like 8 perk slots for 4 delis. So I mean that's pretty good. I think because you have to combo it with another perk and it requires an insane amount of coordination to pull off, I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. But I think in the right hands of a full Swift running this with up the ante and the luck offerings, it could definitely be OP and or good, or if not OP. But I think in general, I'm gonna have to put it in B tier just because it requires you to get a full Swift together and bring all this luck stuff. So yeah. I sound so tough. Thanks, man. I'm trying to sound tough. That's me, man. Small game. This perk helps you find totems. It basically gets power crept by um counter force nowadays. There's not really a point in bringing this, to be honest with you. Whenever you look at a totem in a 45-degree cone, similar to premonition, when it's within 12 meters of you, it makes a noise. And then each time you cleanse it, I didn't even know about this part. Whenever you cleanse a totem, you get a token. For each token, the cone is 5 degrees smaller, so you can locate totems within like a narrow area. Basically, this perk is useless. If you want to find totems, bro, bring a map. Bring counter force. There's no reason to bring this. Spine chill. This perk's useless. It used to be good, back in the 80s when you could combo it with Resi for volt speed, but now spine chill is just completely ass. I mean, yeah, nothing to say. D-Hunch, we're gonna round to D-Hunch soon. Thank you for the 6-7 bits. 6-7! 6-7! 6-7! Guys, am I going in the mental institution? Why is Ja in here? Why when I do that is Ja here? Bro, why is Ja here when I do that, bro? Ja's never gonna think that I'm not mentally okay. Oh man. Grown ass man, by the way. I ruined your night. If that ruined your night, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Okay, my mic moves hella. Thank you for the 52 bits. That ruined my year. Yeah, you can't let the small things get to you. If you let things ruin your day and your whole year, based on a 6-7, you might gotta toughen up. You gotta get thicker skin at that point. First time viewer, what's wrong with this guy? Why is this guy actually a first time chatter? Why is he unironically a first time chatter? I made your year. Thanks, Fetish. I'm glad I could help somebody. Okay. Heads fallen RNG. What are we saying, bro? What are we saying? Okay. This is my first impression of you, by the way, bro. How many first time chatters are there? How big is it? Alright. This perk is dog shit. It makes skill checks bigger when you're injured. Let's get back on track here. That's like fucking F. That's like the bottom. Like the bottom of the bottom. We'll make it. Very good perk. We'll make it. The only issue if we'll make it is there's not. If you're gonna bring an unhooking perk, there are better options. You have babysitter, you have shoulder, you have like borrowed time even. But we'll make it does do its job in the fact that it does heal very fast off hook. I do run this when I play solo queue. Sometimes, I would say 50% of the time, I do run We'll make it. It's very satisfying to just be able to insta heal somebody off the hook. The reason that this perk kind of gets power crept is because people should be running Resurgence. Now, Resurgence is a very good anti-tunnel. You guys probably all know what it does, but your heal's 70% off hook. So why use Will Make It when Resurgence exists? Like, your teammates should just have Resurgence on or DS, and if they have DS on, they probably have Plot Twist, or even if they don't have Plot Twist, they don't really need to get healed off the hook. Unless the killer is not tunneling, of course, but then they could plot by themselves, or you could just heal them regularly. I would love to put Will Make It in A tier, but I don't know if Will Make It deserves to be in the same tier as Resi. I really don't. Will Make It's either going to be in the top of B or the bottom of A. I think for now I'm going to put it in the top of A. Or not top of A, bottom of A. I think the perks in B, I think it's better than the perks in B. Will Make It's very good. It's either going to go in the top of B or the bottom of A. We'll see later on, but for now I'm going to put it in A. Bond, this perk's useless. It's only good in solo queue. You don't need it. I've never ran this perk in solo queue in my life. It wouldn't have changed any games ever. You know what would change the game? Running like a perk like will make it we can actually kill the guy off hook, or like babysitter, or any perk that's going to actually help your teammates. I think bond is pretty much useless. I think if you're going to run bond, they should at least make it like the entire fucking map. I don't see why this perk, like, why is this perk 36 meters? It's completely useless in Swift, basically, and in solo queue, it's also garbage. I don't really see the point. But I know some people like running it. But yeah, I mean, this perk should be map wide. I don't even know why there's like a radius on it. You should be able to just infinitely see your teammates. I don't even understand why it's a 36-meter radius. I mean, yeah, this perk does something, but you just should never bring this perk, to be honest with you. I know people like in solo queue, but I don't agree with anybody who does, because there's just no point. There's better perks to bring. Should never bring this perk. Next up. This shit's based on pubs. Okay, so once again, guys, I will reiterate. The tier list is based on pubs, of course. But good killer versus good survivor. I'm not talking about comp versus comp, like Momo versus the X9 win streak. I'm talking more like you got like a Swift. They all have like 3K hours. They're bringing in like med kits and whatnot with like, like they're decent at the game versus like a killer that's obviously sweating with like Painter has corrupt eruption, that, or like a full totem build on like, a decent killer. That's kind of the criteria here. Just like semi-good players versus semi-good players. So leader, this perk's a B tier for me, to be honest. This perk basically allows all your teammates to do stuff 30% faster. You heal faster, you do totems faster, you unhook faster, you what else? Sabotage. I didn't even know it helps with saddling hooks. I didn't even know that, to be honest. Exit gates as well. And I mean chest, but that doesn't matter. Basically, the only bad part about leader is that it has a 10-meter range, and there's no way to increase this range. That's the downside of the perk. I think if they buff the range to like 20 meters or something, this perk could be very good. But in its current state, it's kind of just mid. And a lot of people don't want to bring leader because it doesn't help them at all. Like leader helps your team, it doesn't help you in any way. So I mean, it helps people heal you faster, I guess, in that regard. Like if you have leader on and then your teammate heals you, it's faster. So I guess it helps yourself in that way. But a lot of people don't bring this perk because it's kind of selfless. And people like to be selfish in DBD. But in terms of strength, it definitely deserves to be in B tier, in my opinion. Does this help trades? Yeah, it does. 30% faster unhook definitely can help you get a trade. All right, Prove. Prove got nerfed a while ago. I think Prove is probably within B tier. It's next to Deja leader. It's kind of funny that I'm putting all these perks next to each other, because the thing is, for all these perks in like the 840 survivor win streak that we're on with X9, all of these perks are perks that Note uses. Like Note's 4th perk slot is like up for debate. Like some games he has Prove, some games he has leader, sometimes he has Deja, and sometimes he has Counterforce. Like these perks are just like all within like the same like realm of like strength. But yeah, I mean, Prove, it just helps you do the gen faster when you're doubling. I mean, I'm sure we all know what it does. That's it. You just double gens faster. You guys lost the streak? No, we did not lose the streak. It is currently at 840. We should be playing on Monday or Tuesday. Why is Resi A not S? Resi might get moved up, and it will make it Resi might get moved up, and we'll make it might get moved down. We don't know yet. I gotta like sort everything out, and then we can like make some changes, towards the end. Adrenaline is definitely better than these perks in D tier. See, this is gonna be a hot take. Everyone's gonna hate me for this. No one's gonna agree with me. Oh, maybe one guy does in the chat, Mr. Sour. I think Adren is the top of C tier. I don't see a point in bringing Adrenaline because, once again, I really dislike endgame perks. I think you should bring like be bringing perks that help you make the end game. Like, what if you face a sweaty fucking blight or nurse and you got fucking adrenaline on? Like, dog, you need to make it to the end game. We need perks that are doing something, you know? I really dislike end game perks in pubs. And I think also nowadays with like plot twist existing, that like if you want to get healthy in the end game, you should bring plot twist. Once you pop the last gen, you can proc your plot twist again. I really just don't see a point in bringing adrenaline, to be honest. But if you do bring it, it's not full troll, which once again, that is the C tier. If you bring a perk in C tier, you're not like full trolling the game. But yeah. To be honest, I might move. I might make a lot of adjustments later on because I think that these perks might need to get moved down. We will see though. It also exhausts you. Yeah, adrenaline is also terrible if you have like SB or DH or life. Literally any exhaustion perk, you just become exhausted. Which isn't great. Quick and quiet. I think this perk is pretty good. It combos well with a lot of things. Life, head on, just iron will. It can definitely it can win you a pallet or a window. Like you can definitely like win something that you otherwise wouldn't have won by having this on. But I don't think it's too good. It's either D or C. I think. See, this is hard for me, to be honest. This is hard for me. I mean, I think quick and quiet is better than these two perks. That's for sure. For sure. I'm gonna put it under adrenaline for now. I think this makes the most sense in terms of placement. Yeah, how is it not troll to bring dark sense in pubs? Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. Like I said, I just said myself before I even read Jaw's message that these two perks I'm probably gonna move down. Here, I can do that now for you guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. I was saying that anyway. Anything below B tier, troll saying pubs. Well, I can go over the criteria again. F tier, this perk's garbage. You should never bring it. It either gets power crept, it hurts you, or it's utterly useless. It needs a significant rework. D tier, this perk's is pretty bad. There's no point in you bringing it, but it's better than the perks in F tier. It actually does something. It could like win you a game. Like it could do something. C tier, you're not really trolling by bringing this, but it's very like, I wouldn't say meta, and there's just a lot of better options, but you're not trolling if you bring something in C tier. B tier, we're getting more towards the meta. These perks are probably pretty good. If you run these, you're definitely probably trying to win. A tier, this is like hard meta, good perk. S tier, this perk is probably too strong and should get nerfed. That's the criteria. Again. Sprint burst. This perk is debatably one of the best exhaustion perks in the game. It is often debated, like everywhere, especially on Twitter, if this perk is too strong or not. And honestly, I don't know if I would say SB is an S tier perk or not. I don't know if I would consider SB too strong. I think Sprint Burst is towards the top of A, to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people are like think SB is like some crazy insane perk, but I really don't think it is. Let me explain to you why I think this. Okay, so the advantage of Sprint Burst is that you get pulled up on a gen. You can just run away, right? You can just run. The nurse comes to you or the blight comes to you. You get some extra distance. That's the purpose of the perk. Now versus low tier killers, people say SB is, like so unbelievably good because I like, go over to them and they get so much distance on me. But what you guys have to understand is versus good players, and once again, this isn't comp players, but I'm just saying good players. You can pre-leave. Oh, I see the tiara appeared, like the visual tiara appeared on my screen, or I hear audio, or I saw the killer, or I think, even if it's a stealth killer, I think the killer might come to me. I can pre-stealth off my gen. I can pre-run off my gen. I can have distance. The problem is bad players in pubs get carried by SB. Yes, I agree with you guys in that aspect. There are a lot of bad players that don't pre-leave the gen. They get pulled up on and SB bails them out. but does that mean SB is an OP perk in that regard? And that's where I disagree, because you can do the same thing without SB. You just have to be smart. SB 99 if you're good. You can't always SB 99 though. Like, I'm not saying SB is a bad perk, guys. I'm putting it at the very, like, at the top of A next to, like, above Resi. Like, this perk is very good. But I don't think Sprint Burst deserves to really get nerfed. Because also Sprint Burst is the worst anti-tunnel exhaustion in the game. Unless you combo Sprint Burst with Blood Rush, it is the worst anti-tunnel exhaustion. If you're getting tunneled, what do? You run off the hook and get some extra distance? That's not very good. DH, you can have a whole fucking health state. Life, you can use life in the middle of your tunnel out chase to get distance and, like, actually make something away from, like, a filler or something. Like life or DH, I think, is, like, significantly better for getting tunneled out than an SB is. Let him know? Yeah, letting him know, huh? This is my hot take. I don't think Sprint Burst is problematic, bro. I don't think, like when I win streak, I don't think SB is, like, a problem. Based on your criteria, you're right. I mean, yeah, S tier is the perk that deserves to be nerfed. And I just don't think Sprint Burst deserves that. Also, with this set, I'm going to move We'll Make It down here. We have SB Resi and A. We'll Make It doesn't deserve to be in the same tier. Botany. This perk's pretty good. It works on yourself with medkits. They fixed that a while ago. It used to not work with your medkit anymore. They nerfed it for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it works again now. You heal 50% faster, yeah. I mean, it's just a basic heal increase. This perk is probably in C tier. You can make the argument for it to go in B as well. I mean, it's just like a base number increase. It's kind of hard for me to judge if this should go in B or C. I mean, I'll probably put it in B. It probably deserves to go in B. But you don't get DH value all the time, but SB you get value even if it's small. Yes, I think SB you always get value. I think that's a true statement. How is Botany below leader? I mean, leader helps you get trades. Leader helps you get unhooked 30. You sound like Peterbot. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. That's like the 100th time I got that compliment, dude. Like an original compliment. If you're making a video, go in the pest room and tell them to shut up. Well, this is going to be on YouTube. This will be on YouTube, bro. We can hear him yelling. Well, there you go, YouTube audience. The yelling has been explained for anybody worrying if, like, somebody's being assassinated in the room over from me. He's not. He's just, like, dying in game, in Dead by Daylight. He's like dying in Ladder or something, or Roblox. But yeah, I think leader is better than Botany because leader can help you get unhooks that you wouldn't usually get, or you can get a free hook, like free unhook, where the guy can take a hit for you because of the unhook speed. It's also 30% heal on everybody. You also do totems faster versus, like, Thrill of the Hunt totem builds. It's also good at versus endgame. Like, you can open gates faster and stuff. I think leader is more versatile. The reason people hate on leader, though, is because, like, they don't feel the benefit themselves. Leader applies to your teammates. And because people don't feel it themselves, they don't think leader is as good as it is. I do think Botany... I don't think Prove is very good. I think Prove has gotten worse throughout the years. Anyway. Empathy, this perk is garbage. There's no reason to bring it. Is it better than Bond? I don't know. It's like the same tier as Bond, bro. I don't know, like, which one I would say is better. I mean, Empathy, you can see the whole map and, like, set up for flashlight saves and shit. I think knowing where the injured people are like map wide is more important than seeing people close to you, to be honest. The only thing Bond is good for is if somebody's looping near your gen, then you could like see if they're running into you. But I mean, you can kind of. It's kind of like a niche scenario, though. I don't know. Like they're like the same. Personally, I think I'd rather run empathy. I think. Self care. This perk, you know, it's pretty garbage. There's no reason to bring it. Just bring a fucking med kit into the match. You can heal yourself, but 65% slower. There's no reason to bring this. Honestly, I would put it in F tier, but like it does something, to be honest, so I'll put it in D tier. But dude, if you want to self heal, bring a med kit, bring inner strength, bring plot twist. There's no reason to bring this. Calm spirit. This perk is not that bad. Calm spirit is actually really good. It's really good for pre-stealthing. You don't alert crows. It's good for like taking jiggy pathing. The issue with calm spirit is the fact that it has a debuff. The issue with this perk is that it has a debuff. Why do you do totems 30% slower? Like, you can't bring this build in the pubs because if you go against a Thrill of the Hunt, like Ruin, Bloodfavor, Penty player, and you have Calm Spirit on, you're useless. You can't do the totems. Like, this perk is just completely dog shit because of the debuff. Like, the debuff just ruins this perk. Without the debuff, if the debuff didn't exist, this perk is probably top of D or like low C. But because of the debuff, I mean, you just can't bring this. Like you could just like throw a whole game by having it on because you can't do fucking totems. No, if they have Thrill. Iron Will. You know, old Iron Will was like, you know, but current Iron Will is just like, it doesn't work when you're exhausted, and you should always have an exhaustion perk on. That's the issue with Iron Will right now. You should always be having an exhaustion perk. You should always have an anti-tunnel, and you should always have a perk to help out your team. So what does that leave you with? A chase perk, usually like 5 moves or like maybe like a resi. This is like the most optimal build you can like bring in like solo queue or even in a swift. So if you have Iron Will on, you can't bring sprint burst. You can't bring life. The only perk you can bring is DH, but once you hit your DH, then you lose the Iron Will status effect. So yeah, it's only good with like DH, and even then, it's just not that good. Like there's better chase perks like Resi and 5 moves. So I think I'm just gonna have to put Iron Will in C tier, to be honest. It's better in quick and quiet though, I would say. Next we have Sabo. This perk lets you see the Scourge perk hooks, so you can see like pain reses and stuff on the map. Which, you know, that part is, you know, useful, you know, if they have pain res and like when they have it and whatnot. But it doesn't really help you in any way. It's kind of just cool to know. The main part of this perk is that you can Sabo hooks. If you want to do that, just bring a Sabo box in. There's really no point. This perk is just like an easy D tier next to self-care. There's items that do this for me. There's no reason to bring in a perk that is significantly nerfed. The speed at which you Sabo is slow, and there's also a cooldown of how much you can Sabo. Goes right next to self-care. Balanced landing. This is one of the worst exhaustion perks in the game currently. The only thing worse than it is like maybe drama. I don't even know if drama's worse than it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to rate like overcome BL drama. Like kind of all situational perks. You can always get value out of BL. BL is an easy B tier for me. It's a very easy B tier. I mean, yeah, you always get BL value. It's a good perk. Nothing more to really say. Just middle of the road exhaustion perk. Streetwise, now this perk is very good for a niche reason. If you bring it with Flashbang, you can basically get aura on the killer and chase. So you do a gen, you get a flashbang, or like you bring in a cracker, and you also have flashbang equipped. It's like your 4th perk. Well, I guess the problem is you need 2 perks. You kind of need to bring Streetwise with flashbang. Kind of need both. But basically, you see the aura of the killer for 8 seconds when you deplete an item. So, it also has a second effect whenever you loot an item from a chest that has 80% more charges. I mean, that's like, useless. Like, there's no point in that second part whatsoever. Who the fuck cares about chest looting? But yeah, it's good with flashbang and combo, but that's about it. Like, if you're not comboing it with flashbang, it's completely useless. There's also better aura perks in it. I would put it in D tier, but I think there's no reason to run this, to be honest. There's absolutely no reason. So I think I'm going to put it actually in F, even though the combo of flashbang is decent. Urban Evasion. This perk is probably an easy C tier for me. It falls under the same category of like Iron Will, Quick and Quiet. It's a decent chase perk for some killers. It can help you with stealthing as well. But yeah, it's good versus like, you know, like probably like 30% of the killers in the game in terms of like a chase aspect of like helping you in chase. And then just stealthing, I mean, it can help you versus every killer in the game for stealthing. And I think Urban's like an easy C tier. DS. See, where does this perk belong? That is the question. S or A? The problem with DS is, what is the problem with DS, man? How would I change DS? Would I change DS? That's the thing to think about. I feel like DS anti-tunnels are the best perks in the game. So obviously people probably think it's better than these two perks. I think I would agree that it is, but I don't think it's a whole tier above. Like maybe it is, but like is DS problematic nowadays? That's the question. DS is good. It is 100% one of the best perks in the game you can bring. You either bring this or you bring a Resurgence for anti-tunnel. But the thing is, I don't know if DS is problematic or not. Like I don't even know how I would fix DS. I don't even know how you would change that. You could nerf the timer, but if you nerf the timer on DS, then like you could just wait it out and it would be useless. So they can't nerf the timer. They could nerf the stun time, which they did in the past. They made the stun time like 3 seconds before. But then the problem of making the stun time less is low tier killers still get absolutely rolled. You hit them with a DS, you're good, you're gone. And then versus S tiers, you get brutally destroyed. So you don't want to change the stun time. The stun time, they tried decreasing it for like 3 seconds in the past. I think that was a bad change. All it did was buff S tier killers. That's all it did. So I don't, there's no change you can make this perk in my opinion. Like there's not really a good change that can be made. I think DS is fair though. I think DS is the top of A. I think it's like pushing into the S category where like it's problematic, but I don't think it's like fully problematic. I think it's like pushing into it. The thing is with DS is it's like the best anti-tunnel basically. You think it's F, Julian? Yeah, you're right, bro. DS is fucking horseshit. I mean, Julian, I could see why you think that. Like if you can't hit the skill check, I would understand. I mean, it's a useless perk. You're basically playing 3 perks at that point. So I understand. But no, I think it's probably the top of A. Because here's why I think the S is probably the top of A and not S. Unlike another perk that I'm going to do later. The thing is with DS is if you don't get tunneled, the perk does nothing. So like if you hook somebody and then you go hook somebody else and you come back to the DS guy, the timer is most likely going to be out or close to being out, and you can just like wait 5 seconds if you do down them fast enough. And they can't do gens in the meantime. Like they've fixed DS throughout the years. It's not as good as it used to be. Like you can't do a gen anymore, or like any actions basically. Now that I bring that up, actually, the only nerf that I would make to DS, now that I think about it, is there's some interactions that don't deactivate DS that progress the game, such as spraying yourself with a Wesker spray, or like opening a Nemesis case, or like putting a Xenomorph turret down. They're like interacting with killer powers should deactivate your DS. I think that is the only nerf I would give to DS, to be honest. I think that's probably the only nerf I could give to it without like breaking the perk. Any other nerf you give to it just makes the perk like fundamentally like it can't be changed. I think there's nothing more to really say. It's just a really really good fucking perk that can't really be changed without. Yeah, I just can't see a way for it to get changed. I mean that's all. Okay. Next we have object. Um, exhausted when you jump off. Yeah, that's a direction you could go. Once you DS, you get exhausted. That is a direction you could go with the perk, so you can't combo it with like DH. I actually kind of like that, Faulty. That's kind of a good suggestion for nerfing it. That's probably one of the best nerfs they could give it. I like that. Giving status effects, broken maybe. Yeah, I mean, giving status effects after the DS. That is probably one of the best ways you can nerf the perk. I don't think you can nerf the numbers. I don't think you can adjust them. I think the numbers of current DS has to stay. Object of obsession. When you have the obsession, every 30 seconds, the killer sees your aura for 3 seconds. When they see your aura, you see their aura. So you basically see the killer's aura every 30 seconds, and if the killer has like lethal or something, you see their aura, which lets you know they have lethal to kick a gen. You see the aura, okay, you know they have nowhere to hide. Basically, it's like a reverse distortion. Instead of hiding yourself, it shows yourself. And then while you see the killer's aura, you do shit like 6% faster. Who the fuck? You see them for 3 seconds. Why is there a 6%? Like, what is the second part of the perk? Like, it's always been like this, but why? Like, like why? What is the 6% for 3 seconds? What the fuck is that doing, bro? Doing absolutely nothing. But yeah, object's useless. It's basically troll as well. It doesn't let you stealth in for pulls. I don't really think you should bring object. But it's not terrible to be honest. It's like eh. Soul Survivor. I'm pretty sure this perk's going in F tier, but I will double check to make sure I'm not messing up. Okay, I'm stupid. That's the wrong soul. At Wispy, shoulder nerf. If you take the hook, you come injured and broken satisfied. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think that's the easiest fix the shoulder. I think shoulder would still be extremely strong, and I think that's a good nerf to it. Completely agree, bro. Okay. Soul. Whenever a survivor dies, you earn a token. Okay, so your teammate has to die to start using this perk. We're off to a great start. For each token within 24 meters, the killer cannot see your aura. My aura gets hidden based on a distance when my survivor teammates die. Okay, perk seems dog shit. Why would I not just run, I don't know, distortion to hide my aura completely without my teammates, I don't know, dying? But let's read the rest. When all other survivors are dead, you repair 75% faster. Oh yeah, let me just start doing the gen. All my teammates are dead. Let me start fucking cranking gens when there's 5 gens remaining. Oh, I'm popping that shit, bro. Like, what? Are we like real? Like when we designed this perk? Wait, how did my game close? Where did my Dead by Daylight go? My game closed. There's no way me enacting the controller. I accidentally pressed escape, and then I pressed triangle, and then I pressed X. How did I press those 3 sequence? Brother. Okay, hold on. I gotta hide my screen to reopen my Dead by Daylight because I am a very lucky person. The shit is reopening. Okay. Anyway, yeah. But this perk is better. This perk is better. The perk where the skill check goes from this to this is better. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Awful. Bro, this perk. Okay. Anyway, back on track. Ace in the hole. This perk lets you keep your item, like your add-ons, basically. If you're bringing a box with like wire spool socket swivels and you escape, you keep your add-ons. So I mean that's basically the only good part about the perk. The secondary purpose of the perk is when you open a chest, you get items. Like when you open a chest, you get add-ons on your item. My bad. I think I missaid that. But basically it's completely useless. It's only good for like, you know, saving your item, basically, saving your add-ons. Just add-on management if you're like poor. But in terms of like gameplay, like actually, you know, playing the game, in a single trial, it's completely useless. An S needs a nerf. I mean, bro, like, it's like too long, bro. Like maybe like, does this fit? Okay, there we go. Okay, that fits. Why is this shit like highlighted green? How do I change that? I don't. Yo, oh, oops. How do I get rid of the highlight? I don't even know how I did that. I didn't even know that was like an option. What the fuck? Why is it green? Why is it highlighted? Is that I don't even what? I don't even know how to fix that. I'm asked why slippery meat in B. The reason slippery meat is in B is because if you bring slippery, if you bring a full luck build in a Swift, your entire Swift can basically Kobe every time. You basically get 4 delis. Which is really good. And in unrestricted tournaments in the past, we've seen teams bring it out, like Praxis, and I believe there's another team, and they get great value out of it. So because of that, I put it in B tier because it does have potential in luck builds. On its own, it's not B. On its own, it's not B. But with luck builds, it's like needs to get nerfed. That's the thing. So I just put it in the middle. Open-handed. This perk is. Wait, does luck not stack? Wait. Is max stacks cooking? Is the guy cooking? Wait, is there diminishing returns on luck? Is that a thing? There's no way that's a thing, is it? I swear that's not a thing though. Yeah, it definitely still stacks. I don't think that's a thing. You might have been cooking though. I think it still stacks. Open-handed. This perk is F tier. It's good in combo with like Kindred and stuff, but the issue with open-handed is it's like fucking 16 meters, and you have to like you have to combo it with something. Like you have to bring like I said, like Kindred. That way you can see the killer within like 32 meters. But the issue is it's only 16. I think open-handed would like you would see a lot more like open-handed Kindred gameplay, or like open-handed. I mean, I don't know like what else has a limited aura as wiretap, like a range, for example, like 14 meters of the gen. Like there could be some combos with open-handed going on, but I think open-handed would have to get buffed to like 32 meters. I think we would see more play then, but I don't think that's good. I think open-handed needs to get changed, maybe, or maybe just leave it how it is, I guess, and it's just like a dead perk. Because the thing is, if you increase this perk to like 32 meters or something, I think it becomes problematic then. Like this with Kindred or Wiretap, like you have walls on the killer the whole game. And I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's good. Like I think that'd be a problem. Like that's not good game design. So I don't know how you really fix open-handed, because I think if you buff it, it's gonna be in combo with other perks, it's just gonna be cheesy. But if you leave it how it is, it's dog shit. So I think open-handed needs to be like completely changed, or just like left alone, I guess. I don't know. Up the ante. This goes with luck builds with slippery meat. But on its own, it's completely useless. Like it is, at least slippery meat does something on its own. This perk is genuinely the worst perk that ever exists, probably. No, actually, it's not the worst perk. We have like Soul Survivor. Um, but yeah, I mean, this perk's useless. It's useless on its own. It's only good in combo with slippery. Where did I even put it? I just put it at the top F because it's good with slippery. An open-handed stack? I don't think open-handed stacks. All Pharmacy ores have that have a range from 60 meters further. Why would why would open-handed not work with wiretap? That's like a real thing? I didn't know that. I just know about open-handed kindred. I didn't know that it doesn't work with wiretap. That doesn't make sense though. Like why would it not? That's weird. If that's true, that's interesting. I don't know why. Has to be center on a survivor. Okay. Unique fun fact. I mean, I guess I can just move this, like, I'll just put it next to open-handed. I mean, it's like the same thing as open-handed. This perk on its own is just terrible. It's only good in combination. So, yep. Borrowed time. I think borrowed time is a pretty easy B tier perk. The reason I wouldn't put it in A or S is because there's just better things that exist nowadays. It's just 10% longer haste and endurance, which, you know, that makes a big difference. But realistically, when they have, like, if they have DS, then they're not gonna, like, down them in that time frame anyway. It's also just, like I said, I mean, the main reason is it just gets power crept by other perks. So yeah, it's just an easy B, to be honest. Would balanced landing be too strong with infinite stagger reduction like it used to be? I actually don't think so, Crybaby. I think I would love to see a BL buff. I would love to see BL go back to its glory days and get like a 25% stagger reduction. Because this perk is like one of the worst exhaustion perks in the game. Like there's no reason to run BL when you have SB, you have life, you have dead hard. Like there's no reason to run this perk. So I would love for BL to get stagger reduction. Like 25% just to start off and see if that's too strong or not. I would love to see that happen. No One Left Behind. Or wait, no. Wait, which one is this? It's just Left Behind. When all survivors are dead, you see the hatch within 32 meters. Can you guys guess where I'm putting this one? Can we take a wild guess? An absolutely wild one. Unbreakable. I think Unbreakable is an easy A tier. This perk is very good. Just lets you pick yourself up when you're slugged. You also do it 35% faster than regular recovery. Nothing one-time use, but you know, can easily, you know, save you a game. Nothing really to say about Unbreakable. Don't think that's too much of a hot take. Alert. Alert is a good chase perk. It's also good knowledge in solo queue. Alert's really good for like your own individual chase, but it's also good in solo queue. You know where the killer is a lot of the time. You see them break a pallet. You see them kick a gen. You have info on where the killer is on the map, which is very, very useful in solo queue. Like this is a perk that I think is like better than like Bond, for example. Like Alert helps you in your own chase, and it also shows you what pallets are depleted on the map. If the killer's regressing a generator, it's very underrated. I'd probably put Alert towards the top of C. What does Alert do? It's whenever the killer picks something, so pallet or gen, you see the aura for 5 seconds. That's a pretty good perk. Life probably goes. Does life go in the top of B or does it go into A? That is the question. I think life deserves to go in the bottom of A. I think life definitely deserves A because you can bring SB, life, or DH, and they're all around the same strength usually. Obviously, there's some killers where DH is like kind of useless. There's some killers where SB is kind of useless. Life is generally useful versus every killer. It's kind of versatile, but it's the life's highs are less high than like SB or DH. Like the SB or DH highs are higher, but they also have lows that are lower. Life is kind of that in between ground perk where you're always gonna get value. It's always gonna be good value. It's a good exhaustion. Technician. Can't wait to rank this one. The range of generator repair noises is 8 meters shorter. You know, this would mean something if noise collision in this game actually meant something. If noise collision actually, you know, worked in this game, you already can't hear the gen from 8 meters away. But this basically makes the gen impossible to hear, which that's good. That's a good thing. That can help. Like, if I don't hear a gen through a wall, I'm not going to assume anybody's working on it. So it can be good. Whenever you miss a basic skill check, the generator does not explode. That's great. This perk might make it this fucking C or D tier. This perk does something. You lose 3% more progress. I'm already missing the skill check, bitch. I'm running a whole ass perk, and if I miss a skill check, and this perk is supposed to, you know, help me for missing the skill check. Nope, you lose extra progress. What? This perk's already dog shit. But yeah, let's add a nerf on top of it. Like, bro, this just reminds me of Calm Spirit. Like, this perk is literally Calm Spirit. Like, why do we have a nerf? The perk isn't strong enough to warrant a second effect that's like hurts you. It doesn't warrant it, bro. Like, there's no reason. Like, I don't understand, bro. It's just like an easy. I'm not gonna fire the dev for this perk, but it's just an easy F tier, bro. Like, there's just no point. Like, these are fire the dev because, dude, like, fuck people who rat for hatch. If you rat for hatch, you either have 100 hours in the game, and like for some reason you think like you're like, okay, the hatch means something, or you're just a bitch. those are the two options, bro. Like, if you bring these perks, like, what are you doing, bro? At least technician doesn't fall under the hatch rat category. Dead hard, easy A tier, bro. Easy A tier. Right next to SB. I don't know which one I would claim is better. I think that's tough. It's kind of just personal preference. It also matters a lot what killer you're going against, I would say. I say there's definitely some killers that both perks aren't very good against. I mean, like, for example, like DH. Like, DH does nothing versus Ghoul if you're gonna be in Mend from him biting you and then committing you. I mean, there's just some killers that DH isn't great against. And then for Sprint Burst, I mean, SB is probably more versatile. SB works versus basically every killer, I think. The only issue with SB compared to DH is SB is way more versatile. It works versus every killer. You can use it multiple times a game. The only issue is it's the worst anti-tunnel perk. SB, you SB off the hook, now what? You don't have life. You can't like use an exhaustion mid-chase. You don't have DH. You don't have a health state mid-chase. Like, SB is just really bad for anti-tunnel. Like, that's the problem with SB. But I think overall, it's got to be better, I think. I think if I had to say it's better, I don't know, it's tough. I mean, we have in our X9 win streak that's at 840 survivor wins. We have 2 SB, 2 DH. I mean, we think both are useful. It's situation dependent. Like, you definitely want Sprint Burst on your team. You want people that are able to get on gens, break the 3 gen, and if the killer interrupts them, they can leave. They can get the hell out of there. They can walk and SB in for the pull. Like, there's a lot of the value you could get. You definitely want SB. But the thing is, you also do want DH. DH can also win you a game. But I think SB is better overall, I think. I'm going to have to put SB above DH. DH is way more fun to use in my opinion, but SB is just the stronger perk overall in majority of your matches for sure. No mither. You know, I mean, no mither's like an F tier. Like it's obviously troll if you bring no mither, but it's not too troll. Hear me out. If you bring like no mither, Resi, DH, and I don't know what another perk is, but just like anything, I guess, like DS. Bro, if you bring, yeah, I guess DS, you have Iron Will and Unbreakable all game. And if you have DH Resi, you want to stay injured anyway. Like, no Miller is not the worst perk in the game. A lot of people think it's like super troll, which, I mean, the people who bring it in pubs usually are. Like, don't get me wrong. But if a good player brought no Miller for a good build, it's not that bad. It's really not. It's decent. It's definitely, like, I don't think I'd put it in F tier, to be honest. I actually think I'd probably put it in like D tier. Like, I don't think you should be bringing the no mither Resi DH like DS build. Like, I don't think you should be bringing that. But I think if you did, it's not too troll. And I don't think that's too troll of a build, to be honest. I actually don't think no mither's that bad. No mither over self care. I mean, self care is terrible. The thing is, with self care, if you want self care, you should just bring a med kit. I mean, We're Gonna Live just relies on the player. Like, We're Gonna Live's hard to use. Like, you can't just be a bot with I keep saying We're Gonna Live. I mean no mither. You can't be a bot with no mither. Like, yeah, if you just spawn in the game and just get instantly tapped, like whatever killer, and then they spawn in with a fucking hook, then yeah, I mean that's not great, bro. But if you're not like the first hook, or like you have a good first chase, like this perk has value. Infinite Iron Will, infinite pickups. It's not the worst thing ever, but I guess there's no point in bringing it. I'll put it in D tier. I don't think it's F. I actually like the design of No Mither. I do like its design, but yeah, I'll put it in D tier just because I mean, yeah, there's no point in actually bringing it. But if you did, it's not super troll in my opinion. We're Gonna Live. This perk is an easy A tier. I'll move this up. It lets you pick people off up the ground. A really good anti-slug perk. It's also really fun to use. Using We're Gonna Live is very fun. It's very fun when you pick somebody up, killer comes back, their endurance gets hit. You can also combo it with Made for this. It's a fun combo to use, and it's also a strong combo, or by itself. So, I mean, yeah, I don't have really anything else to say about that. Pharmacy. Pharmacy is probably just like slightly under self-care, to be honest. I mean, there's no point in bringing pharmacy. I mean, pharmacy, you just get a med kit. That's all you do. You get an emergency med kit, which is probably better than self-care, to be honest. But it requires you to find a chest and search the chest. But you are guaranteed a med kit. But yeah, I mean, it's just useless. If you want to heal yourself, like I said, bring a med kit into the trial. There's no reason to bring this, basically. I mean, it can have value, though. I mean, pharmacy can be decent. Vigil. Vigil is probably... Dude, Vigil's so hard to rate, in my opinion. I mean, it's probably an easy B tier for me, to be honest. The issue with Vigil is it needs to get changed. Like, the fundamental value of Vigil is just too, like, it's just like 50-50. Like, let me try and give you guys an example. Like, say we face like, let's say we face Jason, right? And SB is very good versus Jason. Okay, I SB off my gen. He leaves me because I have so much distance, and he comes back to me. Now, like, he comes back to me 20 seconds later. Now I have my SB up again because of Vigil. Now I'm J Chill. I do the same thing again, and I pre-run off my gen. It's a really good combo. But then you have Vigil versus like, and I think that's fair. Like, I think that's fair. You're getting value. You're running 2 perk slots just to get your exhaustion back faster. I don't see anything wrong with that. But then you go against something like Freddy. You face Freddy or Clown, whose power is to hinder you, and for some reason, Vigil applies the hinder. So you just get hindered. Like, You just lose hinder 66% faster. Your power just gets fucking obliterated. Like, I think Vigil should only apply to broken, exhaustion, and that's it. I think it should only be broken and exhaustion. I don't think you should get exposed, hemorrhage, mangled, oblivious, blindness, hinder. I don't think you should lose those things faster. I think that's just cheese, to be honest. I think it's cheese. I think Vigil's so good with like SB that should be its only purpose. Vigil's only purpose in the video game should be I get my SB back faster. I'm gonna use a second perk to get my SB back like 8 seconds faster. That should be the point of the perk in the video game. I don't think it should be any stronger than that. I mean, you could like maybe mangled goes away, like mangled and hemorrhage. You could argue. Like I would be down to come to a compromise that mangled and hemorrhage go away faster. Maybe I could agree to that. But like exposed and hindered, definitely not. Definitely, I'm not comparable on those two status effects. So yeah, I don't know. Current Vigil's kind of cheese, but it just depends what you face. Like, if you face like a blight, he's not gonna have any exposed perks. Or like a nurse. They're not gonna have any like mangled. I mean, nurse might have the mangled add-on, but like blight won't. Same with like Billy. So it's just like Vigil like just helps versus like the weak tier killers. That's the issue. And low tier, it's just like can help out like tremendously versus like killers that want to bring exposed or mangled. Like, what if I want to play hit and run Wraith or Ghostface and like abuse Sloppy Butcher? Well, now I just get fucked. What if I want to play Spirit with friend or some killer with like Friends or Starstruck or some anything that exposes you, Devour or like anything, bro. And just like you just get cheesed. It's just so cheese. It's just a cheese perk, bro. It's not even OP. It's just cheese. Because versus good killers, it's not good, but versus bad killers, it's good. It's like the worst design perk on serve almost. It's like one of the worst design perks. Yeah, wait, I didn't mean Devour. I don't know why I said Devour. Devour, you're exposed is forever. Yeah, that was a bad comment. I don't know why I said that. Good catch. Go straight to the S tiers that create a balance for the perk. Do you not see the issue? That's what I'm saying. I'm literally saying that, Nigel. I'm saying Vigil's too good versus low tier killers, and versus high tier, it's fine. That's the issue. Like the Vigil is just like fundamentally like a problematic perk in design. The problem is the devs need to be very careful with how they design perks. If they don't, the best way this game could balance perks, the very best way, is to make perks act differently based on the strength or the killer that you're going against. Like, say we sorted killers in the tiers based on the killer in this tier. Your SB's 50 seconds, your SB's 60 seconds, your SB's 30 seconds if it's S tier. Like, you could change the numbers on perks. That is the best way they could balance the game. That's never gonna happen. That's too hard to do. The devs would actually have to understand what killers are strong and weak, and not just look at like kill rates. They'd actually have to like understand the game at like a high level. It's a lot of work. That's never gonna happen. So I think the second best option is that they just have to design perks in a way where this isn't a problem. There's not really anything else they can do, to be honest. I don't think there's another way to like balance this type of perk besides fundamentally just not creating it. Because it's just like the design itself is unnerfable without making the perk completely garbage. Or buffing it and making it too strong. But anyway, back to the tier list. How many bro? We gotta get moving. Oh my god, this video is gonna be like 4 hours. Okay, we gotta get moving. Wake up. All right, we're gonna speed run the next 10 perks. Wake up. End game perk, that's garbage. Like what? Like, yeah, you open the gates faster, but like, what the hell is the point? Detective's Hunch, actually pretty decent for finding totems. That is actually not that bad. The hunch is actually like severely underrated. Stakeout, It's good at hyper focus. You get gens done faster. It has a purpose. I think it's way too weak though. I mean, it's an easy D tier for me. Tenacity. This perk is actually pretty good. I think it's like at the bottom of C tier. Whenever you trade hooks or you get slugged, you can crawl, you can lose the killer. You can also crawl, your teammates get picked up. If the killer slugs you when you trade, if you crawl them, get picked up. It's a crazy good for time efficiency. Very underrated perk in pubs because it just gets power crept by other things. But yeah, holy yapathon, but we're speedrunning this shit. Boil over. I mean, it does something. I mean, it's just like D tier. Like, I mean, you can wiggle because of boil over for sure. Like, there's definitely been times where you wiggle, even in a comp setting. Boil over isn't. It's bad, but like it does something. I mean, very easy D for me to be honest. Dance with me. Once again, a very easy D tier perk. I would say it's a decent chase perk. Like you can combine it with like quick and quiet and lose or life and lose the killer, but there's just better chase perks, so it's just an easy D tier. Windows. This perk is decent. This perk, I would say, okay, if this perk was before Quan came out, before 5 moves ahead, I'd probably put this perk in like C tier. But because it gets power crept now, there's just no point in bringing this. I'm gonna put it in D. Autodidact, just like just bring like botany, bro. Deli. Um Deli is A tier. Pretty easy A tier. Yeah. Nothing to really say on Deli, to be honest. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree. It has a strict condition. You gotta get a safe unhook. And then once you do get that safe unhook, it's very good. Nothing more to really say. You can unhook yourself after. I don't really have anything to elaborate on that, to be honest. Pebble. You know, if you're that Cheryl that I ran into the other day on Temple of Purgation, then fucking like S tier, bro, because you're a fucking demon. If you're not the guy I faced yesterday, like, yeah. Aftercare. I mean, I already know where this perk's going, but like, I'll just look at it to make sure like some crazy changes didn't happen. You and up to 3 survivors see each other's aura whenever you unhook them or they unhook you, or you finish healing or they heal you. Basically, it's just like it's bond with empathy range with a requirement to get up. Awful perk, bro. Goes there. Breakdown. Breakdown is just a cheese perk. Breakdown is just a terrible fundamental design perk. You literally only bring this perk if you're playing like Sabo hooks and die in the fucking corner. It's a cheese perk, bro. Like honestly, like this perk is just cheese. I mean, it's a D tier though. Like when you can get the cheese to work, it works, and then the killer can't hook you. Like congrats, I guess. So I mean, and yeah. Distortion. This perk's C tier, I would say. It's actually pretty good. You know if the killer has nowhere to hide. You know if the killer has lethal. Whenever your aura is shown, you lose scratch marks for 10 seconds. Very useful side effect that they added as well. I think it's an easy C tier. To be fair, should I move distortion up? Nah, distortion's probably C. To be fair, maybe I should move some of these perks in B down. Maybe I should move some of these down. I don't think Prove is that good, to be honest with you. What is this? Kindred? Yeah, I don't think Kindred's that good either. Yeah, I'm gonna move some of these down. Yeah. Okay. Why is We're Gonna Live Forever in B tier? I mean, We're Gonna Live is definitely not better than any of these perks in A tier. I could say it's better than BL, I guess. Okay, well, Make It needs to get moved down. Well, Make It's good, but actually, I don't know. It's hard for me to rate like these 5 perks, to be honest with you. Uh, Nah, I'll move Slippery. Everyone's hating on Slippery. You guys don't. With full luck build and a full Swift, Slippery is like fucking broken, bro. But that's why I have it up here for the record. But yeah, by itself, I mean, yeah, obviously it deserves to like get moved down. But I'm considering it with the luck build because obviously it's like the only reason you should actually like be bringing the perk. But yeah, Kindred is B. Is Kindred B? I don't think. Do we really think Kindred is better than Prove, Tenacity, Iron Will, Distortion, Adren? Is Kindred really better than those perks? I mean, Kindred is good. Kindred is good in Soul. It's not useless in a Swift. Kindred's not useless in a Swift. You can like loop around the hook. Like say it's at Shack or it's at like a jungle gym tile. You can literally max distance around the tile. Like Kindred is useful even in a Swift. It is useful, regardless of Swift or solo queue. But yeah, I don't know if I would say it's B tier. I think Kindred probably deserves C, to be honest. Why is Kindred not base kit? No. Kindred should not be base kit. Hell no, bro. Maybe Survivor's seeing other Survivors' aura on his life, guys. I don't know if you hear that. He's telling Julian on his life. I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah. Poised is actually pretty decent. It's nothing too crazy though. Whenever you repair a gen, you see the killer's aura for 8 seconds every time you got a gen for the first time. Pretty good effect, can't lie. And then the second effect is whenever a gen is completed, you leave no scratch marks for 30 seconds. It's pretty good. I mean, it has 2 effects, and both effects, I would say, are pretty useful. With that said, I think I want to put Poison D or C. I think I'm going to put Poison C, to be honest with you. It's definitely on the same tier as Quick and Quiet. But Poise is really good, to be honest. Like, not really good, but I mean, like, I think Poise is pretty underrated. Poise is definitely underrated, in my opinion. Head On, I mean, in terms of, like, winning a game, I have to put Head On in, like, F tier. Like what are you doing? Like you're trying to, like, D tier. I have to put Head On in D tier for trying to win a game. Like, Head On is fun. I understand. Like, I would run Head On. I understand it's a fun perk, but in terms of trying to, like, in terms of, like, not skill, but power, in terms of, like, the powerfulness of a perk, it's not very powerful. There's every exhaustion is just better than it. There's no reason to bring this perk, but it's okay. If you're in a Swift, it's okay. You can get value. Solidarity. I mean, this is a good healing perk. It's pretty good for resetting. Maybe C or D. I'm not sure where I want to put it. It's probably bottom of C, to be honest. I think it's pretty good. Basically, when both of you guys are injured and you heal, say you heal somebody, your heal is now 70% done. So all they gotta do is like tap you for 3 seconds, basically, and your heal is done. How is Kindred above Poised? Or how is Poised above Kindred? I mean, guys, they were overrating Kindred here. If you're in a Swift, the only benefit of Kindred, the only benefit is like the 16-meter killer aura around the hook of like looping around the hook. Which, yeah, that it is useful. I mean, that's why I have it in C tier. Obviously, I'm agreeing that the perk does something, but I don't. Besides that, it's not very good. I mean, that's the only effect it has. Yeah, but that's only in solo queue fetish and Swift. That's in Swift you come. I'm going for the pull. Also, actually, I have a counterpoint to what you just said as well, fetish. They added the HUD, bro. You always got to pay attention to the HUD, bro. If I'm on a gen, my teammate's on a gen, I see him get off a gen, I know he's going for the pull. Like, or if I'm on a gen and my teammate's not on a gen, I know he's gonna pull. Like, I mean, if he doesn't pull, he's just like fucking trolling. Like, if I'm on a gen and my teammate's not on a gen, it's clear that he's gonna pull. Unless I see him get on one. If I see him get on a gen, then I'm like, okay, I gotta get off my gen and go. So yeah, I mean, yeah, with the HUD existing, that's not even an argument for solo queue. Yeah. Buckle up. I don't see anybody really bring this perk anymore. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a dead perk, to be honest. Buckle up. While healing a down survivor, you both see the killer's aura. Okay, that's okay. Whenever you finish healing a down survivor or fully recover, the survivor gains 50% haste for 5 seconds. And you leave no scratch marks for 5 seconds. It's basically like a worst we're gonna live, in my opinion. There's a reason you don't see anybody bring this anymore. Like, it's probably just gonna go in D tier, to be honest. Like, there's a reason that nobody brings this at the moment. It's just dead. A dead perk. It just gets power corrupt. Flip flop. This perk is only good in combination with like tenacity, really, and like boil over, like full wiggle builds. And even then, you don't really get value unless like they sabo like 2 hooks. Like, you need like a full team playing around it. Uh, it's basically useless, to be honest. You shouldn't bring this. And flip flop power struggle doesn't work. The killer can always avoid flip flop power struggle if they swing out. It's guaranteed. It doesn't work. Yeah. Metal, you take 3 protection hits. You can now take a hit for free. You have a free health state. Metal's basically only good for med kit. Basically, like if you have a med kit, you can, take a hit, heal yourself pretty quickly, take another hit. You already have like 2 stacks. You can probably get a 3rd stack later in the game. You can probably get this perk up in most of your games if you're like playing for it. But it's not very good, and it requires, like I said, 3 protection hits, which is a lot. So yeah. This perk is useless, but I'll look it up. Make sure. When you're when you are repairing a gen, dude, I gotta drink water, bro. I can't even speak English, bro. I swear, like I'm like reading words that aren't even on the screen. Would 2 hits be good? If Medal of Man was 2 hits, it would be significantly better. Yeah, because dude, think about it this way: if Medal of Man was 2 hits, you run in for a hit for your teammate. Let's say you like combo with like overcome or something. I guess you don't have to, but you get hit, you run away, you heal. You heal with a med kit, takes like 20 seconds. And then you run in for another hit. Now you have metal up. Now you can take a 3rd hit. Like that should, like, you wouldn't get it down for so long versus like M1 killers. It would be extremely obnoxious. Yeah. But anyway, this perk, whenever the killer down survivors see the aura of all survivors. I mean, this is like the second effect is like only useful for solo queue, and even then just bring like bond at that point. And then people see what gen you're on. This is a solo queue only perk, and it's not even good in solo queue. So yeah. Fixated. This perk is, this one's kind of hard for me to rate, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to put it in C tier though. I think Fixated deserves to be in C tier if we got Urban in here. It's good for stealthing, and it's also good for a combination of SB or other exhaustions. It's good for what's it called? Why can't I think of the tech? The tech when you like vault windows and shit. Shift tech. It's also good for shift teching. It's good for getting your exhaustion back. It's good for stealthing. Just overall pretty good perk. Nothing crazy going on. Inner strength. Inner strength. This perk is decent. You cleanse totem, and then you get in a locker and you can heal yourself. I would probably put this in C tier if medkits didn't exist in the game. I think this would easily go in C tier. But once again, dude, just bring a medkit, you know? Like, really just bring a medkit. There's no reason not to bring a medkit. Like, yeah. Just bring a med kit, bro. Babysitter. S. Why not putting anything in S? You came at the perfect time, yogurt. The perfect time, man. Babysitter is basically the best anti-tunnel besides one other perk that exists in the game. This perk is extremely busted. When you unhook somebody, they gain 10% haste for 30 seconds. So 30 seconds. They leave no pools of blood. They leave no scratch marks. And they see the killer's aura, or the unhooker, the person running this perk, sees aura for 8 seconds. So let me explain to you why this is the best anti-tunnel. One guy can bring this and unhook and get every unhook, basically. But let's say they get every unhook. That's like what? That's like 6 DSs in a match, basically. 10% haste for 30 seconds. They should not die. If somebody dies within 30 seconds with 10% haste, is it 10% haste on top of the like pre-existing haste, or no? It's like 10% haste total. I don't know how the haste works. I don't know if it's like you're actually at like 12% or something, or if it's like 10%. You're at 20%. Okay. Well, I think if diminishing returns might be less, Spegu, or is it 20? I don't know. Either way, you're moving at like 115, 120. You're moving at like the same speed as the killer for 30 seconds. You also leave no scratch marks. You have Lucky Break as well. If you get tunneled out with a babysitter pull faster than you would die with like DS or something, you're the problem, bro. That it is impossible to die with this perk in less than 30 seconds. And on top of that, you have the chance to lose the killer with the built-in Lucky Break. And if you don't lose the killer, you can still loop the killer like after the babysitter runs out. Like after 30 seconds, you're probably gonna be in a good spot. You're probably gonna like make shack, or you're gonna make a good loop. And this works on every unhook in the game. You can unhook what, 3 teammates 2 times each? Like 6 unhooks. And only one guy needs it. It's the one of the best anti-tunnels besides shoulder in the entire game. The perk needs to be nerfed. Do babysitter and shoulder synergize? If you shoulder somebody off hook and you have babysitter, do they get the babysitter? I don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't know. But yeah, the main thing with babysitter is, as well, is okay. This is the main thing. Say the guy has a med kit. You get unhooked with babysitter and the killer doesn't have direct LOS on you like instantly, and you cut around like you're just gone. You're just gone. Even if the killer has LOS, you can lose them. But let's say they don't, you're gone, bro. And then you heal yourself, and you basically the killer doesn't have a tunnel out. Like it's so good when the survivor you're unhooking also has a med kit. Then it's like even extra good. But yeah, really good perk. Next, we have Kinship. This perk was good once upon a time, like 5 years ago, but, it's not really all that anymore. When you're on the hook and another survivor gets within 16 meters of you, the timer is paused for 34 seconds. Now, keep in mind, this is only your second hook stage on the hook. It's really not too useful. It can help you if the killer is hard proxy camping you. It can do something. But the killers don't really camp anymore now that anti-camp exists. There's also reassurance. So with anti-camp being in the game and reassurance, I really don't see a point in using this. There's really no. It kind of just gets completely power crept. But if you did use it, are you trolling? I mean, not really. I don't. The only time this is better is for basement hooks. I mean, yeah, if you get hooked in the basement, it can buy a lot of time. It's very niche. This perk, when this perk gets value, it's good, but it's very niche. So for that reason, I'm just gonna have to bring it down. I'll put it towards the top of D though. Like it can be good. Like it's the upside, like the highest high of kinship is pretty high, pretty good when it does get value, but it's so niche. Renewal. I mean, renewal in pubs is just not that good. It's gonna go probably right next to kinship, to be honest, in my opinion. The thing is with with renewal, um, why would you run renewal when resurgence exists? Why would you ever run renewal? Basically, renewal, for those of you who don't know, also called second wind. They changed the name because like the uh Stranger Things DLC being revoked and stuff. But after you heal a survivor, you have to heal them fully, not just finish their heal. You have to do the full heal, like a full heal. When you get hooked and then you get unhooked, you get healed after 20 seconds. You get automatically healed. But there's so it's not that bad. But the problem is, why would you ever bring this when this exists? Why would you ever bring it? Resurgence has no condition. There's no condition to resurgence. You just get it off the hook. And it works for both of your hooks as well, both your own hooks. There's just no reason not to. Why is my controller bugging the fuck out? What's going on? Yeah. So for that reason, I mean, it's just power crept is the issue for renewal. I'm just gonna have to put it in D tier. No reason to bring it. But before I continue, guys, I have to take a piss really quickly. Give me like, I'm gonna speed run. I got you guys in like 10 seconds, okay? Now, maybe like a minute. Yeah, we're back. Let me read the chat. Let me scroll through the chat because I haven't been reading it for the last little bit. I've just been yapping. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Mm-mm-mm. I have a question. Is it true that the new survivor is the quietest? Uh, who are you talking about? Shane? I don't I don't know if Shane's the quietest or not. I think he's pretty quiet though. Did I see what you said about Rezi? No, I didn't. I didn't see what you said about Rezi. Um, Shane is quiet. Yeah, Shane is pretty quiet. Um, King counters Rezi. Well, the thing is of Rezi is Rezi's like really fucking good versus killers where Rezi matters, like M1 killers. Um, like that's the issue. That's the issue for Rezi. Every good killer in the game, Rezi's still good against. Like for example, Billy. Billy. Okay, Rezi is still good. You still vault stuff faster. That can make or break like the chainsaw. Maybe you like what do you call it? Like auto breaking the pallet instead of hitting you or something. Like Rezi can do stuff. Don't get me wrong. But does it really matter too much versus Billy? No. Does it do anything versus Nurse? Not really. You only get like the gen speed part of it. What about Spirit? I mean, not really. Like it can. You can dodge a phase by vaulting a pallet because the Rezi like they come out of phase and the swing and it doesn't hit you. That can happen, yeah, but it's not too much value. What else? I mean, it's just like everything. It's just like everything. Drac, yeah, can help you a little bit, but Jason can help you a little bit, but that's a problem for Rezi. Rezi's are really good versus the weaker killers, and versus the stronger killers, it's like mid. Like Rezi just like falls off a little bit versus the stronger killers. The only thing Rezi's good against is Ghoul. I mean Ghoul, yeah. Ghoul Rezi's really good. That's like one of the S tier killers that's actually demon against. Best Wraith build? Um, I don't know what the best Wraith build is, but like a decent Wraith build. I mean, we're getting off topic here, but I'll answer your question. Is you're probably gonna want to have like something like this. I mean, you don't want sloppy in pubs. You probably want like I want BAM. I mean, this is like a good general build. Anyway, back on topic. Any means, it's just I mean, it's just like an easy D tier. Like, why would you bring this perk? Like, why would you bring this? Just no point. Breakout. Once again, you're only using this for like Sabo. There's just no other point. Lucky Break. Uh, Lucky Break is probably a B tier perk. You can lose the killer in your first chase, which the killer completely loses their pressure. You could get unhooked and just instantly run off the hook. You basically, you have like the babysitter effect. If the killer doesn't have LOS on you and you get unhooked, run away, you're gone. Boom, you can't get tunneled. So yeah, I mean, it's a really good, like, when you lose the killer, it's really good. That's the whole point of Lucky Break, is you're playing to lose the killer. And if you lose the killer, you win big. And it's not too hard to lose the killer. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So, I mean, yeah. People use Lucky Break as well, like in like one perk restriction win streaks. Usually there's a Lucky Break. So it's a top 16 perk usually when you have one of each. FTP. FTP used to be like one of the best anti-tunnel perks in the game before Babysitter and Shoulder existed. But now with Babysitter and Shoulder existing, there's not really a reason to FTP somebody. As well as Resurgence. Resurgence as well. Resurgence, Babysitter, and Shoulder. All three of those have completely kind of killed FTP, because why would you FTP somebody's Resurgence? Just finish the heal. It's like 2 seconds. Why would you FTP when you could Shoulder? You just trade the hook stay if they're dead on hook. This perk kind of just got completely power crept. Still a good perk though. You can combo with like We're Gonna Live as well, insta pick somebody off the ground. I mean, that's like a fun combo to play. It still is a really good anti-tunnel. So yeah. Still a very good perk, to be honest. I'm gonna put it high up. I'm still gonna praise FTP. Still really good. Like if Shoulder got like nuked, like Shoulder just got removed from the game, I mean FTP is like one of the best anti-tunnels after it. It's just in the current standing, there's no reason to really bring it. So yeah, you're not gonna see a lot of FTPs, but it's a good perk for preventing the tunnel out. Off the record, this perk is just an easy C tier for me. You guys are gonna think that it deserves B. Does it deserve B? I don't really want to, man. Like, I hate this perk. It's so... There's just no point. Why would you ever bring it? Why would you ever bring it? There's no point. It's 40 seconds. Base BT is 15 seconds. This buys you 25 seconds of time. But just bring DS. Or just bring like Resurgence. Like why do you need this perk? I mean, I gotta put it in B. I gotta put it in B because 25 seconds off hook is something. Like 25 seconds, that matters. But I gotta put it in B. But dude, like, why would you bring it? There's just no point. There's just no point in bringing it. But like, sure. Old OTR would be A. I mean, yeah, 80-second OTR, now that's a different story. 80-second OTR is longer than DS. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it takes the killer, yes. Sometimes it can take the killer, like, the whole duration of OTR before they even are about to hit you. Sometimes you have to, like, force the OTR. You gotta, like, run in the killer, be like, hit me, bro. Like, yeah. Red Herring. This is the only perk that's probably gonna go here besides Hatch perks, I cannot lie. How have we not buffed this perk yet? Like what are we doing? How does this perk not been buffed since release? Actually, I think it did get buffed. I think it got buffed, if I remember correctly, like the cooldown or something. I think it did. But it's still terrible. It's actually, if they buff this perk, it's actually even funnier, which I think they did. I think they have buffed it since release, and it's just still so bad. You repair a gen for a second. Now when you hide in the locker, the gen explodes. Wow. Wow, man. Fantastic. That's fantastic, bro. Brutal perk, bro. Blood Pact. I mean, this perk. There's just no point in bringing it. I mean, yeah, it's silly, but like, there's just no point. You just get haste when you heal the obsession, or if the obsession heals you, and you stay within 16 meters of each other, you get 7% haste. Like the effect itself is good, but the condition is like, you know, like the condition, the procket is like you have to heal the obsession or you get healed, which isn't too hard. But then you guys just have to hump each other like the whole game. Like it's fun to play. Like it's fun to like, you know, if you're trolling with your friend or whatever or whatnot. But in terms of strength, it doesn't do shit. Because you can't just hump like your friend the whole game. You can't just like stay with him. You gotta split up, bro. I mean, maybe I could put it in D. Nah, the perks in D are like significantly better. I mean, I can put it like top of F. Um, I mean, to be fair, it does. I mean, this perk's D. Nah, I'm putting Blood Pact in D. Nah, Blood Pact deserves D, bro. This perk's not that bad. Like, it's bad, but you can do something, bro. It's getting moved. Repressed Alliance. Um, it's F, bro. Bro, I gotta. Come on. Repressed. Um, dude, Repressed is such a well-made perk, except for the fact that you can't take away the Repressed. If you could pick when you put Repressed on a gen, which you can, and then you could take it off, it would be so good. If you could say you could repress a gen to like make the PR go somewhere else, or the killer's about to come pop her up your gen, you put Repressed on it, so then he like turns around and goes to kick a gen that's 2%, and then you could manually press, like you could press E again to unblock it instead of waiting the full 30 seconds. Dude, that would be such a good buff to this perk. I would love to see that get buffed. I would love to see if you could like take off the repressed. Like I would love to see if they did that. But yeah, since that's not how the perk works, then it kind of just blocks the gen. I mean, it's D tier. It has its uses. It can be good, but it's like nothing insane. Soul Guard. Nobody really runs this anymore, to be honest. This was like really meta during like hexes, like old Ruin Undying, like 5 years ago, or whenever Undying came out. But now there's not really a point. Whenever you recover, you gain endurance. People don't really use this anymore because there's not really a point. You just use like, it's just not that good. It's not that frequent that you get it off. People just run like We're Gonna Live or Made for This instead, or Conviction or Plot Twist or Unbreakable. But I mean, if you combo it with other anti-slug perks, then yeah, it can be good. But I mean, yeah, I mean, they're just better perks. Conviction Soul Guard, yeah, but that's not that good. Like you get up, you take a hit, and then what? I mean, doesn't like you just die later anyway? No. After you finish healing one survivor while down with at least 25% recovery, use E to recover instantly. You gain broken, and then after 30 seconds, you're downed again. Like, it's kind of just like for fun. I don't think it's like super strong though. Yeah, it's just like a brutal time waste. I mean, I don't think I can put Soul Guard above like Renewal and Kinship. I mean, I guess I can move some of these perks up. Maybe. I don't know if these perks deserve to get moved up though. And we'll see. We'll see later on. I don't see a point in running Soul Guard, to be honest. I mean, against slugging builds. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going against like Ruin, I'll move it up. So I guess if you're facing like Ruin, Thrill, you know, like the slugging build, it can be good. Built to Last. This is D tier. Actually, no, I'll put Built to Last in C, to be honest. You don't see a lot of Built to Last anymore nowadays, but it's still decent. Basically, if you have a depleted item, get in a locker for 10 seconds, and you fully recharge the item. I mean, this is good with a med kit or a good box. Yeah, it's decent. Desperate. I mean, this is just like a decent healing perk. Nothing crazy to say, to be honest. Visionary lets you see gens by itself. You can only see gens like 2 feet away from you, though, so it's kind of ass. The range needs to get buffed on it by itself. It's terrible. It's only good when you combo it with open-handed. Yeah. How's Deli in the same tier as Resi though? It's just because of like if you get chased first, it's no value. I mean the thing is if you're playing Deli, you should be playing off a Deli play style. Like if you're playing Deli and you're running into the killer to get chased, I mean yeah, you're not gonna get your Deli up, man. Like I don't know what to tell you. I mean if you're bringing Deli, you're playing to not be the first chase. Like you're playing slower at the start. I mean it's just how it goes. But getting Deli up can be very strong. What is this? Appraisal? I think it's just a chest perk. And 1 token, they rummage an empty chest up to 2 times. Yeah, you just open. It's just item looting. It's garbage. Deception. Deception can be fun to use, but it's useless. Power struggle, completely useless. Doesn't work even with flip flop. Killer can swing out before you can even stun him. And no killer's just like randomly walking through a pallet and you have this perk on. So fast track, I mean they nerfed the perk. It used to be way better like a couple months ago. But I wish we did the X9 serve win streak when fast track was in the game. That'd be insane. But you know what's funny? This guy Peps isn't even live right now. Like this is just his personality, bro. We're just I know. You guys know he's not faking it for the stream. It's good looks. You're screaming the no one. Scaring the people in his head, bro. Fast track. While repairing, whenever you hit a great skill check, spend all tokens. For each token spent, the generator gains 5% permanent progress. How do you get a token? Whenever you unhook another survivor, you gain 1 token. So you have to unhook a survivor, and then you can put 5% permanent progress in a gen. It's decent. I mean, is it C tier? It's like okay. I feel like it's better just to bring like a toolbox in the game at this point. Though 5% prog just isn't that much. I just don't think it's that good anymore. It kind of got nerfed too much, to be honest. Old fast track. No, old fast track was S. Yes, old fast track needed to get nerfed, but now it's too weak. Self pres. I mean, this is probably like a D tier, to be honest. Nothing more to really say. Whenever somebody's hooked, you get Lucky Break Iron Will for 30 seconds. Wait, does anyone know if this works against barbecue? Auras are hidden. That means it should work against barbecue as well. Or like any hook perk that would reveal your aura. I mean, bro, self-pres is heavily slept on, to be honest with you guys. It's every hook. Like, anytime your teammate is hooked, like, you get Lucky Break Iron Will. Like, that's great for rotating. Like it's a really, like, self-pres is heavily slept on. But I don't think I can put it in C. I think it'd be a crime. But would it be a crime? I have poised in C. I don't think people understand. I mean, self-pres is pretty good. I mean, it's like a controversial take, though, if I put it in C. Self-pres with shoulder is basically a free shoulder. Yeah, I'm putting self-pres in C. Also, I'm going to move up some perks. Yeah, I think I'm being too harsh on some of these. Like, I think, I mean, am I being harsh? I think Renewal deserves to get moved up. Kinship can stay. Smash it. I mean, it's like the worst exhaustion perk in the game, but it can be fun to use. But in terms of strength, there's no reason to bring this. I mean, it's like next to head on. Blast Mine. Blast Mine's really good. I don't think it deserves the Deja. I mean, dude, Blast Mine is really good. I think I'm gonna put Blast Mine at the. I'm put Blast Mine at the bottom of B. I'm putting Blast Mine at the very bottom. It definitely won't move up, but it definitely deserves to be at the bottom. Because the thing is with Blast Mine, like Blast Mine is a really. I'm putting it above lead. Actually, I'm gonna put it above leader in botany. I think. Like Blast Mine is so good, bro. Like the killer gets a hook, they go kick a gen, bro. They get like nuked for 5 seconds. If you pull during that time frame, you can get like the resurgence heal. You can get the shoulder. You can, it's a free deli, babysitter. They can lose the killer, lucky break off hook. Like they get it will make it heal maybe. Like there's so many things that like if you get good blast mine, it just wastes so much time. Also, you can get blast mine up like 5 times a game. Just the killer just has to keep eating the blast mine. It's so annoying. Blast mine is pretty good. It is pretty good. Isn't Overcome worse than Smash Hit? No, Overcome is significantly better than Smash Hit. Counter Force. This is good only versus Thrill builds. There's no point in running Counter Force unless you're facing Thrill of the Hunt. Because otherwise you don't need the cleansing speed. Like it only saves you a few seconds. But with Thrill, it actually saves you a decent amount of time. Especially because you're going to be cleansing multiple totems probably. So, I mean, I have to consider. I mean, the problem is majority of the games you play, you're not going to run into Thrill Hex builds. Like it's F tier without Hex build. But with Hex build, it's like B tier. I think I'm going to like meet in the middle. I'm going to put it in C. I think that's fair. Because versus Thrill, it's like A, and then or B, and with versus nothing, it's like F. So just put it in the middle. Resurgence. This perk is borderline in need of a nerf, to be honest with you. It's either the highest perk on A or it's an S. This perk is an anti-tunnel perk. This perk is if you combine basically like this is like if you combine FTP plus like what are you even combining it with, bro? It's like FTP but without giving the health state. Like you get unhooked and you get healed in like 2 seconds. It's FTP but without the FTP guy getting injured. It's just a free health state. And it works on both unhooks. It works twice a game. And here's why it's so good. Here's why Resurgence is so good. If you get tunneled, as long as you get pulled and the killer is like not like 2 feet away from you, you're gonna get the heal, right? And then you're healthy for your your entire next chase, which should be like if you're healthy versus like basically most killers in the game, that's gonna be basically like 60 seconds. It's gonna be the equivalent of a DS. It is a equivalent to DS in an anti-tunnel regard, okay? But here's why it's significantly better than DS. What if the killer's playing the map? What if he hooks you and he's gonna go hook someone else for a PR pop and then like he tries to come back to you or something? Your DS would be gone, you'd be on a gen, now you just get fucking converted and you're dead. Your second stage. For Resurgence, the killer doesn't tunnel, you just get healed in 2 seconds. So if you get tunneled, you're healthy. You don't get tunneled, you're healthy. Like it just takes 2 seconds of time. There's no reason not to do it. And it just benefits the game no matter what the killer does. They're in a lose-lose situation. The only way the killer can counter Resurgence is by like being next to the hook. Like they just have to be like so close to the hook that when they unhook, they can't get the heal off, which is just so hard. And if the guy for Resurgence has medkit, he can heal himself in mid chase. Like if he gets like a god pallet drop, it's so good. It's unbelievably strong. I think it's too good. I think Resurgence needs to be like 60 or 50% at least. Like the number needs to get nerfed. I think it should go down to 50% probably. I think 70 is just too good. I think it's too good. I think it needs a nerf, to be honest. But yeah. Next up we have Bite the Bullet. I mean, useless perk. Put it there. Flashbang. I mean, flashbang's fun to use, but in terms of like actually being useful, not really. Probably just like D tier. Rookie Spirits. You see like regressing gens. It's useless. Boon. Boon is COH. Boon COH is pretty fucking good. The only issue is, you know, I actually just learned this the other day. Boons take 16 seconds to set up, or is it 14? It's like 14 or 16 seconds. Bro, boons. I thought boons took like 32 seconds, 24 seconds. Bro, boons take like no time to set up, and you will make it. You heal 100% faster. Like, bro, boons are good. But boons are good. If you get a well-placed boon, it's actually like demon. Like it's an easy B tier. Easily. I would say the same with like boon. I don't know which boon is which. I'm not like a boon expert here. I'm gonna have to like look at them. Boon Expo is the one of hands. I'd say Boon Expo is also B. And then I think the other boons are not too great. Let's see. Shadow Step is the Lucky Break boon. Where you just leave no scratch marks. I mean, this one's decent. It can be good on like indoor maps and stuff. Is this the Footstep one? Yeah, Footstep is Shadow Step. Okay. I think it's like C tier. I'm a booner. Yeah, guys, you guys booners. You guys like booning? Wiretap. This perk's pretty good. I don't think it's within B tier, but I think it's probably towards the top of A. Or top of C, I mean. Top of A. Yeah. When you wiretaps, yeah, bro, it's above DS. But no, it's pretty good. When you can get it off and the killer doesn't kick the gen, I mean, you get a lot of value. Like you can basically have wall hacks on the killer if they don't kick the gen, so it can be really good at sometimes, but it is a bit situational. But definitely not too niche to get value, so pretty fair placement, I would say. Clairvoyance, I mean, whenever you bless or cleanse a totem, when not holding any item, use M2. And it shows chests, activates gens, hatch, and hooks. Pretty useless. People only use it for like solo queue escape streak. It's just not good at all. I'd rather run like Spine Chill, bro. To be fair, I'd rather run that. Wise of time. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. Clairvoyance could definitely is in need of a buff. Yeah, easy F. Corrective action. This perk is also F, but it actually does something, so maybe I'll put in D. I don't know, but basically, whenever you hit a basic skill check, you get a token. You also start the trial through tokens. Whenever somebody else, so not you, but your teammate, whenever any of your teammates miss a skill check, they no longer miss it. And you also see the survivor's aura for 6 seconds, so it rats them out. You know who missed the skill check, which is kind of funny. But I mean, yeah, this perk. I mean, if you're playing with like absolute bums, I would say this perk is only good if you're like experienced at the game and you're playing with your friends for the first time. So that way, if they miss skill checks, it like you can like babysit them. But like, that's about the only use. So I mean, it's just F tier, bro. Overcome. This exhaustion is pretty good. When you're healthy, you get hit and you have max distance. You can go anywhere you want on the map. You get hit by light with rushes, you're across the map. You get hit by nurse, dude. The nurse has to like use like 2 sets of blinks just to catch up. Like they literally cannot 2-tap you. It's impossible. M1 killers, good luck catching up. You're cross map. They probably have to leave you. Combo this perk with Lucky Break. Yeah, you're gone. Like, good luck finding me first chase, bro. Like, they just lose all their pressure. The only downside of this perk is once you're injured, it's useless. That is the downside. Say you're facing Ghoul, he bites you and he leaves. Or he's playing hit and run. Like, any hit and run, just you know, now you're just injured and you have an exhaustion perk. So yeah, I think it goes in the same tier as balanced landing. I think it probably goes like right next to it, to be honest. I think they're pretty hand in hand. I'd probably say it's probably above BL. Um, but yeah, why red herring is F tier? Bums. That's gotta be the worst rage bait of all time. You should have said like what could you have said that could have like actually baited me? Hmm. I don't know. All these perks in F tier deserve it. It's probably nothing. What is this one? What is this boon? Which boon are we on now? Dark Theory. You gain 3% haste when in the boon. I mean it's decent. Like all boons are decent. They do something. I think Shadow Step's better though. I think Lucky Break, and when the killer doesn't know you have Lucky Break, like your scratches just randomly disappear, is probably better than the 3% haste, to be honest. Um, I mean I could put them next to each other, I guess. I feel like the haste boon isn't as good as the Lucky Break boon. I don't know though. Is the haste boon any good? I really don't know. It's hard for me to like. It's hard. I actually don't know. I don't really see people use this boon much, so I'm gonna put it in D tier because this boon can't really win you a game. Old MFT, yeah, old MFT was but old MFT S tier. Empathetic connection. I mean, it's just a healing perk. Nothing too crazy to say about it. You also see auras. I think I just put in C. Parental guidance. It's like useless. You get a stun and then you have like no scratches for a little bit. Yeah, you get Iron Will Lucky Break for 7 seconds after stunning the killer. Not very useful. I can put it like the bottom of D, I guess. Inner Focus. The killer hits somebody, and then I mean, it's like a top of D perk. So this is like the top of D. Whenever the killer gets a hit, you see their aura for the next like 10 seconds, basically. So you know if they're leaving or if they're committing. Which is like really good. Because if you know if they're leaving, then you can comment for your teammates, or if you're in solo queue, you like know if you're getting pulled up on. Maybe not the top of D. I think I'd move it down actually. I'm overrating it. I'm severely overrating it, I can't lie. Put it like there. DS parental guidance combos cheese. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it definitely can be. Um Overzealous. This perk's pretty good. It's actually pretty slept on, to be honest. It's probably the bottom of C. Basically, whenever you cleanse a totem, you do gens 10% faster, and if it's a hex, it's 20% faster. Yeah, pretty underrated perk, to be honest. Yeah, it's decent. It's like in the middle of the road. Residual manifest. You blind the killer, and they get blind. They can't see their own gens. They can't see their own hooks. That's not that bad. It's a D tier. It's definitely not F. Somewhere in D. Oops. Low profile. I think we all know where this one's going. While all other survivors are downed or hooked for 90 seconds, you make no grunts of pain, you leave no pools of blood, you leave no scratch marks. So you just get Iron Will Lucky Break when your whole team is dead. Awful, bro. Awful. Just pure rat perk. Pure time waste. Ada feet, it's gotta be S. It's Ada's feet. Bro, chat. Ada's feet? Like, here, look at my feet. What's up, bro? Like, fuck your feet. A reactive healing. Whenever like somebody within, I think it's like 24 meters, or maybe it's 32. 32, you gain 50% of your healing progress. I mean, it's decent. Bro said ew. Put them back and take the sock off. This guy's losing it. Get that off my screen. Well, it's off your screen. It's on your screen for 1 second. I think you're okay, bro. At comp DVD, brother. I like it. What? That's like a contradictory statement. Anyway, reactive healing, bro. Uh, you get 50% of your heal when somebody gets hit within 32 meters of you. I mean, that's just like bottom of D tier. Like it can be useful, but better than new. I mean, easy F tier. There's really no reason to bring this perk when there's other healing perks that exist within the video game. Hyper focus. This perk is only good with stakeout. You only see cheaters use this perk. Nobody else uses it because even with stakeout, it's not that good. It doesn't save you that much time. Um, so yeah, you really only see cheaters use this perk. Um, yeah. What is this? Reassurance. This perk is pretty good. I'd say it's middle of the road, a little bit above middle of the road. I think it's an easy B tier. I think it's like about borrowed time FTP strength. Bar right, this list is chopped. This list is chopped putting reassurance in B. I mean, bro, there's just never a situation where you want to. The situations where you want a reassurance are so niche. Like you don't need the reassurance really. You don't really camp as killer anymore. Like camping is a dead thing. A tier, I mean, it's just niche. Killers don't camp, and if they do, you can just trade last second anyway. Or I don't see how we're short. Like I think it's too niche, bro. That's my reasoning. Like when you get value, it's really good, but killers don't camp. They really don't anymore. They just pressure, and then like if a killer wants to tunnel, they wait for the unhook, and then they go back. I mean, if somebody wants to run in and reassure and do fuck all, like someone wants to rotate, reassure, not pull, and like just do nothing. I mean, that's good for me. Reassurance is B tier when shoulder doesn't exist, but I nearly lost games due to a last second reassurance gave time for the shoulder player to get in. I mean, I just think it's niche though, flightless. Like you don't think it's niche, like the amount of times like someone's gonna reassure and it's actually gonna matter. Like someone's dead on hook and you're trying to secure them and like you're camping. Hope in D tier, bro's a fool. Oh yeah, my bad. I should put Hope in F tier, bro. No point in bringing that perk. Sick and cool and fun. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. But this tier list is not based on fun, unfortunately. Reassurance has massively fallen off. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. If it was reassurance like a year ago, I would agree to put it in A, but I think current reassurance is just with 70-second hook timers, there's no point. Ever since they increased hook timer, like really, like it's a niche scenario that you need to do it. Okay, fog wise, I mean, I think this is when you hit a skill check, you have aura. What is this guy doing, bro? Whenever you hit a skill check, a great skill check, by the way, you see the killer's aura. I mean, pretty useless, to be honest. Like, actually F tier. Like, if you're on comms, it does absolutely nothing. And even if you're not on comms, like, pointless. Potential energy. I put it in the bottom of D tier because it has a niche use. It can be good for breaking 3 gens, get prog on a gen outside the 3 gen, then, you know, put that prog within the 3 gen. It can be good, but, like, who the fuck actually does that in pubs? Nobody. Literally 0 people. You're never going to see somebody use this perk properly. It's also very niche that you'd actually need to use it, so yeah. What do we have next? Oh my god, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We're gonna get done in sub 3 hours. No way. Maybe. Okay, Quick Gambit. I think this perk is probably C tier. I think at the moment, Quick Gambit gives all of your teammates faster gen speed. Yeah, while you're chased by the killer, all other survivors do gens 5% faster. So you're basically giving like 15% buff. If like everyone's on a gen. That's actually pretty decent. I mean, maybe D tier. Yeah, C tier might be too high. It might be, bro, because I like to give, bro, Miz. I like to give like elaborate, like, responses of why I put people somewhere. But I mean, I don't think I can put Quick Gambit in C. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. I don't think I can do that. Cut Loose. I hate this perk. It's so useless. It's actually like awful. I mean, like, you're bound to get more value out of flip flop. You have a higher chance of getting 10% wiggle progress because the killer doesn't insta pick you up, and then they greed for the farthest hook possible and you wiggle. There's a higher likelihood of that happening than cut loose fucking getting value. Fucking awful perk, man. Friendly comp, I mean, you pop a gen, and then you get 5% bonus with the guy you pop the gen with. I mean, you could quad a gen and all of you get the bonus, but like, why the fuck would you ever be in a situation where you're quadding? I think the killer might be trolling at that point. And it's only for 120 seconds. So, I mean, it's just like an easy D tier for me. This is a teamwork perk. Power of 2. Whenever you finish healing somebody, while you stay within 16 meters of each other, you both gain 5% haste. When either of you leave, it's 4 seconds. I mean, same as like Blood Pact. I mean, I think it's just like a D tier perk. I think it's just like you would only use this like for fun. Background player. This perk used to be fucking S tier once upon a time, but they nerfed it, and now it's not too great. Whenever the killer picks up a survivor for the next 10 seconds, you start running. You gain 50% haste for 5 seconds, and you gain exhausted for 20. It's good for playing pallet saves, but it's not too great anymore. It's kind of just like, okay. I mean, it's good for like flashbang saves, really. It's like the only reason you would use it. I mean, it's C tier. Blood Rush. Blood Rush by itself is completely useless, so we kind of have to consider it in the grand scheme of things. Which means we're going to consider using it with SB. And basically, what it means is you can get your SB back mid-chase. It's basically a better dead hard. You have SB, you get off hook, the killer tunnels you, they're about to hit you, bang, you pop the fucking Blood Rush. It's like old DH on crack. You get a full fucking sprint burst whenever you want. So it's very good anti-tunnel. Also, if the killer doesn't tunnel you, a little tech you can do with Blood Rush. Say I get off a hook, I SB to a gen. Before I get on the gen, I tap my Blood Rush, like the button, and now I'm on my gen with my SB up. So yeah, I mean, I think most people know about that, but if you didn't. But yeah, I think Blood Rush is in the same tier as OTR, to be honest. It's honestly a better anti-tunnel than OTR. Put it above. Like if you bring it with SB, the only reason OTR would be better is because you can bring OTR by itself. But SB Blood Rush is better anti-tunnel than OTR. Let's see. What is this perk? I think it's a teamwork perk. You're gonna crash out. Collective stealth. You leave no scratch marks when you guys heal and then like are within the range of each other. I mean, it's just like the bottom of D. It's like nonsense. Made for this, whenever you pick somebody up, you get endure or pick somebody up or heal somebody. I mean, same thing. You gain endurance for 10 seconds. And you also have 30% haste when you're what do you call it? When you're in mend. I mean, made for this is either like towards the top of A or the bottom of B. I don't know, made for this is probably the bottom of B. I think made for this definitely deserves to be in B. Probably here. Maybe here. Pretty good. Scavenger. I think it's like a useless chest perk, but all I will make Sure. While repairing and while your toolbox is empty, repair and hit a basic skill check. You earn a token. So when you hit 5 skill checks, you get 5 tokens, basically. Your toolbox is recharged instantly. Oh, no, it's a grate. Oh, you have to hit a grate. Okay, you have to hit 5 grates. Your toolbox is recharged instantly. But then you repair 50% slower for 30 seconds. What? Why? Why? I have to hit 5 grates to get my toolbox back, but then I repair gen slower for 30 seconds. So why the fuck do I even want to get my toolbox back? Like, there's like genuinely no point. Like, it's only good if like hyper focus, and like it's just no, it's like it's D tier, bro. Like, I mean, you can go right next to it. Yeah, no, it's going below it. Troubleshooter. This is one of the best chase perks in the game. It's like on par with well, it's not on par, but it's worse than Resi and like 5 moves ahead, but it's still really good, really underrated. Anytime you drop a pallet, you have aura. You're playing any high wall tile, any tile where you can't see the killer, drop the pallet, you have wall hacks. No cooldown. It also has a side effect of seeing the generator with most progress. So I mean, yeah, you got that. But I mean, yeah, troubleshooter is it's probably the top of A or the bottom of B. I want to put it in the bottom of B because I think it's really good, to be honest, versus some killers. But I might have to put it in C. The perks in B are more like game changing. Like, this isn't really game changing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think troubleshooter, voice crack? You think troubleshooter is C or B? Whenever I voice crack, the sign I need to drink water, bro. I've been talking way too much. C, low C. C, it's only personal and once using a resource. Oh yeah, I'll put it in C. It's definitely better than alert. Better than wiretap. I mean, distortion has like a different use. I'll just put it here. I think, yeah, that's valid. Drama, yeah, drama might be the worst exhaustion perk in the game, besides smash it. Actually, no, it's not the worst because you have smash it head on. Never mind, I'm lying. But I mean, it's like C tier. I'm not putting drama on the same tier as overcome and BL. Like, one, drama, you can get exposed. That's number one. Number one, you're literally gambling. Number two, it's just worse than overcome. You can only use it while it's healthy. Okay, so let's compare it to overcome. You can only use it while you're healthy. Overcome, you make it across the map. Good versus low tier killers, good versus high tier killers, just good no matter what. Drama is like, I mean, I guess I gotta put it in B, I guess. I mean, I'll put drama in B. I gotta put it in the same tier, but I'm putting it below BL and overcome. This shit's going like down here. Nah, drama is getting. I changed my mind. Like, I can't put it in C tier. That's criminal. That's criminal. Drama's not that bad. But the thing is of drama is you can only use it while you're healthy, and there's no guarantee that it actually saves you from getting hit. Like, you very well might still get hit. So it's just a gamble. It's a gamble perk. Yeah. And you can only use it while you're healthy, which matters a lot. Plot twist. Plot twist by itself is probably B tier or C tier, but in combination with the S, it's better than Unbreakable in most scenarios when comboed with the S. So I kind of want to put it in A tier. By itself, like I said, it's probably lower. But I think in combination with the S, I mean, this perk is like busted. Like, it's really good. It also, once you pop all the gens, you can plot twist as well, so you can prevent slugging in the end game. Really good. If the killer, has momentum going in the end game, or if they have an end game build, or if you just want to heal yourself, it's like a little mini adrenaline. Um, but yeah, plot twist is always better than UB unless it's deli. I mean, yeah, exactly. If you're ever about to die, just crouch and plot twist. If you know you're gonna die, just do that, and then it's basically unbreakable. In any other scenario, it's better than unbreakable. So yeah, plot twist, really good perk. Nothing more to really say. Really OP FDS, really good combo. Scene partner. This perk is. I feel like people always run this perk like in a comp setting. In pubs, it's different. In pubs, people run this perk like troll. In comp, people run this perk, but it always kind of backfires. Because the thing is, you see the aura of the killer when you scream, and you like keep screaming, and it's like a 50-50 coin flip if you scream again or not. And you just keep seeing their aura. But the problem is, people accidentally look at the killer and then they reveal like their location, like they're trying to stealth or they're trying to rotate, and it's like now they know. But it is a decent chase perk. I gotta put it above D. I mean, for me, it's an easy C. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's an easy C tier. I don't really have any other comments on it. I'm doing good, bro. I'm losing my voice here. We're almost done. We're almost done. Chem trap. You can put this. You gotta do like 40% of a generator. Then you can put chem trap on any pallet. You pre-drop it. You put it down. Killer breaks it, and they're like slowed down. I think it's D tier. It's good, but like, why would you bring this? It's just way better chase perk options available to you. Yeah. Light-footed. I mean, this is like the bottom of D. Just nothing to really say about it. I mean, yeah. You don't make footstep noises while healthy. Congrats. And if you like, I think if you like vault a window or something, you like lose the effect as well. Yeah, if you do a fast action, you also lose it. Like, okay. How many gifted preview that hit the dog? The doogie? Wait, what is the doogie? I don't even know what that is. Lucky Star. This perk is basically like Iron Will, except you don't leave pools of blood, and you have to get in a locker to activate it. So, probably just going in D tier. Not having pools of blood is massive, though. But, yeah, the requirement of getting in a locker is just, like, too much. This is Boom Illumination. I think you, like, see generators. It's, like, garbage. Survivors within the boon's range see auras of chests and gens. While you have a boon totem, you bless cleanse 10% faster. I mean, just pointless. Actually, like, pointless, bro. Like, bring Deja, bro. I mean, it's better than, like, Visionary. I mean, it's like, this is, like, the top F. It's something. It does something. Wispy, can you slap Angels at land for me? He scammed my channel points for a sign. Angels isn't going to land, bro. So, I unfortunately cannot. Bro, what? I said I don't know what the doogie is. I'm getting hated on. What is wrong with solo survivor? It's so good for playing solo. Bro, if you're playing for the hatch or the gate after your whole team died, you already lost. You lost. Am I just old? Am I just like a fossil? Is Wispy just dumb? Am I dumb, bro? What is this guy trying to tell? What dance move or what are you trying to tell me to do, bro? What is the doogie? Champions. Champions is pretty good. I think it's a good chase perk. You can hinder the killer at like every pallet or window vault. I think it's like a easy top of C. Fair. Does champs deserve B? Champs are really good, to be honest. Pretty good. Maybe top of C. Deadline. I mean, we already know where this perk's going. You get... So, guys, what do we think of deadline? While injured, basic skill check are 10% more likely to appear. Oh, man. 10%. I'm eating good. They appear... Wait. There's a second part. They appear in random places. Why appear in random places? Why are we nerfing a perk that's already F tier? It's already F tier. Why are we adding a condition that makes the perk worse? Like who was like, who at the dev team was like, yeah, this deadline, bro, it's too fucking good, man. We gotta add a downside. Fuck. Bruh, the cam's like fucked up now. I bet they know how to doogie though. Bro, what do you guys mean by doogie? I don't know what you guys mean, man. Am I in an apartment? Yes. Google's free. I'm good, bro. Invocation weaving spiders. This like puts a BNP on every gen. Puts a BNP on every gen. Wait, is this the spider one? Which one are we looking at? Yeah, it is. But you have to sit in the basement and like do like a little spell. That takes forever. And oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. But yeah, all the gens get 10% permanent charge, and you're broken and injured for the rest of the match. I mean, it has its use, and it's D tier. I mean, it's not you can do something with this. This is the perk where you can heal in the basement. I think it's weaving. No, is it shadow? Strength and shadows. You can heal yourself, but 30% slower in the basement. Whenever you finish healing, see the killer's aura. Why would... Just bring a medkit, dude. Bring a medkit, bring inner strength. Like, I mean, it's better than... It's not better than self-care. I mean, maybe. I mean, bro, like... I mean, I put it in, like, the bottom of D. I mean, I'm not sorting D tier, bro. Fuck D tier. Like, D tier, it has the most perks. I'm not sorting it, bro. Like, it's too hard to sort it. D tier is just dog shit slop. Wicked, you get hooked in the basement, you can unhook yourself. Good, but scenario based. You have to like purposely kill yourself in the basement, or you have to kill yourself around the basement, like within the area, and hope that the killer brings you down there. It's situational, but when it works, it's really good. But it's heavily situational. I mean, you can like run in the basement though, and then they have to like drag you all the way out. So I mean, if you want to play, I mean, if you're gonna bring Wicked and play in that play style of like purposely, like after you get hit, you run to the basement basically, then I mean it's decent. But yeah, I mean, you have to play like that. There's no other option, otherwise it's useless. So I'll put it at the bottom of C. It's very niche, but if you want to play like that, it's good. Okay, but how many times do you see a server run a database go, oh, it's Wicked, and leave to go hook somewhere else, and they insta DC? I mean, yeah, but Wicked, like, it's the bottom of C. Like if you want to play that way where you die in the basement, because if the killer, realistically, if the killer drags you out of basement, one hit and you're out, right? Like, there's no way they bring you out of the back of the basement. Like, they'd have to have Agi, I guess. There's no way for them to bring you all the way out of the basement and, like, make another hook if, like, your teammate takes one hit for you. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it's too situational to be C, to be honest. I mean, it has a secondary effect as well. To be fair, it has a secondary effect, which I think is why I'm going to put it in C instead of D. Wait, what is the name of the perk? I already forgot. Oh, Wicked. How do I already forget that? As a second effect, whenever you're unhooked, you see the killer's aura for 20 seconds. And you don't have to be in the basement for this. So because the second effect is actually decent, I'm going to put it in C. It's niche, so I would put it in D, but the second effect is actually good, and it's always value, so for that reason, I put it in C. The guitar, I mean, I don't like the instruments. I think, like you don't have time to play an instrument. Like, you can't sit there for 20 seconds and play the fucking instrument. Like, you're gonna get converted off spawn and get fucking two-tapped. Like this perk, like, like if you get it off and you get like a good number, and all 4 survivors are within your radius and you're hitting skill checks and you get 2% more value per skill check, I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's hard as fuck to get off. I think I gotta put it in D, bro. Like, it's useful, but yeah. Mirrored illusion, I mean, like, bottom of D. I don't even know what this perk is. I think it's aura based. Maybe. Somebody might have to tell me the name. Oh, I found it. Still sight. When you stand still for 2 seconds, anything within 24 meters of you, you see gens, chest, and aura. It's not terrible. It's like D tier. Not terrible. I'm just putting all perks in D tier. I'm not sorting the D tier, for the record. I'm not sorting this tier. We're just throwing shit in there. There's too much shit. Finesse. Finesse is a good chase perk. It's an easy C tier. What is this? I think this is Hardened, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. James Hardened. When you're blessed or cleanse a totem and unlock the chest, whenever you would scream, you see the kills. Or, you know, I've actually never seen somebody do this. I've actually never seen somebody use this. I feel like it could actually be decent. Like, what if the killer has, like, what killer would you scream the most against? What's like a situation? Like, ultimate weapon, infectious fright, doctor. Oh, wait, versus doctor, this would be demon. Cleanse a totem and open a chest, and you see. Yo, this would be a doctor counter. Pain res. But this perk's not that bad. I can't lie. I've actually never seen somebody use this, and I've never used it myself. But it's not that bad. It's permanent. It's permanent for the whole trial. All you gotta do is bless or cleanse a totem and then do a chest. Okay, nah, I was gonna put it in F tier, but it's not F tier, it's D tier. It's D tier. Like, I thought this was gonna be an easy F. Nah, it's like D. It's actually not that bad. Like, it actually makes it into the D tier. Specialist, I think this is when you stun the killer, it like upgrades your item. Whenever you rummage or unlock a chest, you gain a token. Or repairing a gen, whenever you hit a skill check, you spend all your tokens. For each token spent, the gen gain. Wait, hold on. Whenever you rummage or unlock a chest, you earn 1 token, up to 6. While repairing a gen, whenever you hit a great basic skill check, spend all tokens. For each token spent, the generator gains 4% permanent progress. I mean, this is like only... I mean, to be fair, if you comboed this with appraisal, and you search a chest like 3 times, that's like, what, 12% progress? You like open a chest, you spend like 20 seconds on a chest? 20 seconds on a chest for 12% permanent gen prog? That's pretty ass. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's only good if you comboed it with like appraisal, though. I mean, I gotta put an F tier, because like running that combo is just like not worth. But it could do something. What is eggs? This is like eggs. I don't even know. I think this is useless though. Whenever you pounce on the killer, your item rarity is upgraded to the next tier if possible. If the item was upgraded, it recharges 75% charges. I mean, it's just not worth at all. It's just not worth. This is only good if you're trying to farm items. This is good if you have like, if you want like a purple beam and you only have blue beams, or like you want a purple medkit, you only have blue medkit. like it's good for item farming, but in terms of like, you know, helping you win a game, it's shit. Eyes of Belmont. This is increases your aura duration for 2 seconds. So it's like the reverse lethal. It's like for Survivor. Anytime you would see the killer's aura do like whatever perks you have or whatever, you see it 2 seconds longer. And also whenever a gen is complete, you see the killer's aura for 3 seconds. It's like D tier. It's just easy D. Is this conviction or what is this perk? I actually can't tell. No, this isn't conviction. What is this? This is, I think it's a Trevor. Moment of glory. After you rummage or unlock a chest while not broken, when you become injured, gain broken. After 6 seconds, if you're not down. Okay, so this is like clean break chest edition. Yeah, I mean, it's just not that great. No, like, I mean, it's just not, why would you ever search like, no, like you're just not doing this, bro. Like that. I mean, it's like better than some of these, I guess. Like, clean break. Whenever you finish healing somebody, they can then heal you, and you press E, and you're broken for 60 seconds, but then you're healed. So it's basically an insta heal if the killer doesn't interrupt you, because 60 seconds later you'll be healthy for the price of 0 seconds. But that's praying that the killer doesn't come to you for 60 seconds. It's not bad. It's probably like the top of D. It's definitely towards the top here. I gotta move this thing down. I mean, it's like inner level. Like it's more up there. Shoulder. Bang. Bang. Who could have foreseen this? I mean, shoulder is more problematic than babysitter, I think. Maybe. Probably. Who knows? Yeah, it is. It is. Shoulder's definitely more problematic. Yeah, this perk is just I mean, everybody in the community knows that this perk should make it to where you're broken and injured. It shouldn't be exposed because guess what? Oh no, guys, I shouldered. I'm exposed versus nurse. Oh, that does nothing. Oh no, guys, I'm exposed versus huntress. Oh no, guys, I'm exposed versus like this blight. Like all these killers, it does nothing. Dracula, like it's only good versus like the expose doesn't do anything, bro. Like the expose is useless, especially a vigil. No. Bro, people who run SB, vigil, DS, shoulder. Cornballs, bro. Cornballs. Cornballs. Vigil, shoulder is so cheese. One of them. But yes, bro, it's so cheese. It's so cheese, bro. So cheese. Or just 60 seconds. Well, the change that a lot of people suggest for shoulder, it's a very popular change. It's a change that a lot of people agree on would be better. The perk would still be really good. That you just get injured and broken. Like instead of getting exposed when you shoulder, you get injured and broken until like you die. Like once you get hooked, then you're not injured and broken anymore. But like for that duration, you're injured, you know? So that way like killers with a power can actually down you. Because exposed versus power killers does nothing. You know who I think can handle shoulder the best? I think the best killer in the game at handling shoulder is Spirit. I think Spirit is like the strongest killer in the game that M1 actually, like, you know, they can get down on you. I think shoulder is like the weakest probably versus Spirit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you should just be injured and broken. That's all they should do instead of being exposed. That'd be a good nerf. That'd be a start. It still would probably be pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie, but It'd definitely be a start. It basically at that point it's like a extreme FTP. Anyway. Okay, we got like this other perk where you sit in the basement and do jack shit and it does nothing. Do no harm. Uh 0 hook stages, you heal 0% speed. 1 hook stage on a teammate, you heal them at botany speed. They are dead on hook, you heal them at will make it speed. It's a pretty good healing perk. I just put it in like C. It's C tier. Maybe I should move botany down. And the thing is with botany is it works on yourself. The fact that it works on yourself is so good. Like the benefit of botany. Yeah. Do no harm. So, or no, this is duty of care. My fault. Do you like it? Hey, it's less cheese than DS, bro. Actually, like the same level of cheese, kind of. Chat, I'm drunk. What tier is Smash It? Smash It is in the big D tier, bro. Top of D. Anyway, duty of care. This is when you take a protection hit. And the guy that you're taking a protection hit for gains 25% haste for 6 seconds. I mean, it does something, but like you're never gonna use this. I mean, it's like just an easy D tier. Rapid response. Whenever you are exhausted, you see aura. It's pretty good with like life. Like if you vault a window of life, you can like hold max distance off of it at tiles that you otherwise couldn't see around. But besides that, it's pretty much useless. It's going in F tier. It's like it's going to like top of F. What is this? I don't know. I think it's a Michonne perk. No, it's not. Is it Rick Grams? Yeah, Rick Grams. After you rummage or unlock 2 chests, 1 extra broken pallet, use E to create a party pallet. Yeah, it's kind of useless. Yeah. You create a party palette after searching 2 chests. Congrats. Congrats, bro. Come and get me. This perk is actually not too bad. I'm probably gonna end up putting it in D, I think. What this perk does is whenever you unhook a survivor while crouched and idle, use the E to have the injured and down survivor within 24 meters. Make no grunts of pain, leave no scratch marks, and no pools of blood. So basically, it's Iron Will Lucky Break for your teammate. You unhook them, and then you crouch and you press E, and they get Iron Will Lucky Break for 15 seconds. It's a good anti-tunnel for your teammate losing the killer. But why would you run this when Babysitter exists? Let me ask you that question. If Babysitter didn't exist, I'd probably put this in C. But why would you ever run this? Why would you run this with Babysitter? Like, no, like you just wouldn't. So, what is this perk? Michonne. Teamwork Throwdown. Whenever you blind or pallet stun the killer for 10 seconds, other injured survivors within 24 meters gain endurance. I mean, this is gonna be like fun to use when you're like goofing off. In terms of strength, I mean, it's like D tier. Is this conviction? I've never used conviction. I'm not like a conviction type of guy. Like I'm not like about like the anti-slug builds or whatnot, so I've never used it. I know it's really annoying when I play against it. I'm trying to end games because it takes forever. But in terms of like a strength setting, I don't know how strong it is. I mean, we don't use it in the win streak. I don't really see people use it in any server win streak, I don't think. But I know it's quite good. I don't know where to put it though. The best anti-slug perks. But outside of it, it's meh. Yeah, it's either top of C or like bottom of B for me. I'm not too sure. Let me look. Let me read it again because, like I said, I don't use it much. Have you finished healing one survivor? So say you pick somebody up off the ground. Okay, you have conviction up. Next time you're downed, you can use E to instantly recover at 25% recovery bar, but then you die 30 seconds later. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's only good if the whole team's getting slugged, really. Or if you have plot twist, I guess. It probably works with plot. I mean, I think I just gotta put it in C, probably. It's like, it's the top of C. I mean, if the killer lets you get 25%. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, Lumbo. Like, if you're getting conviction up, it means you could have got the unbreakable. But I mean, you get like unlimited of these, I guess, but it has a condition. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna put it here. And I could put it like here, but yeah. What is this? This Last Stand? I mean, Last Stand, I think they buffed it a while ago. It doesn't take as long as it used to take to get up. After hiding for 90 seconds, then the killer's terror radius. When you fast vault once per trial, stun the killer for 3 seconds. So basically, you can like vault into the killer and get like a beam or, not a beam. You can basically get like a flashlight save. You vault into the killer and like, you know, they pick somebody up. Or you like just vault into them and they get stunned. But it's only one time per game. I mean, it's decent. It's probably a top of D. It's like, yeah. It's only one time per game, and half the time they don't even get value. You also know they have it because their vault animation looks different, so the killer's also aware that you have it. Teamwork toughen up. While injured, whenever another survivor within 24 meters of you, blind or pallet stuns the killer for 30 seconds, you make no grunts of pain. You have Iron Will Lucky Break, basically. Okay. Whenever a survivor blinds or stuns the killer within 24 meters. I mean, that's decent. If somebody's looping near you, and they stun or blind the killer, you have Lucky Break Iron Will. I mean, like, if you're on a gen or you're nearby, I mean, you're gone. I mean, it's not terrible. Definitely decent, for sure. I put that, like, there, honestly. It's not that bad. What is this? Genetic limits? No, not genetic limits. I'm talking ghost notes. I don't know why I said that. That's like a killer perk, the one I named. What's up, Sugar? Is Babysitter really still S tier, or is it power cut by Shoulder? I think Shoulder is better than Babysitter, but Babysitter is still problematic. I mean, you can also bring both if you're crazy. While you have exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster, and you get your exhaustion back 10% faster. I mean, this is only good when comboed with like lightweight, like SB lightweight ghost notes is a pretty good combo. But by itself, I mean, it's useless. It's useless by itself. You need to be exhausted, so you need an exhaustion perk, which I mean, you should have on though, to be fair. I mean, it's decent. It's towards like the top of D. I like probably put it there. I probably move D hunch down. Yeah, I'll move D hunch down. D hunch is too high up here. What is this? The tambourine or tangerine? Which one is it? I think tangerine's the fruit, right? I think this is tambourine, the instrument. I mean, this shit's like pretty bad. Nothing to really say. Gen speed doesn't really help you too much, and you got to sit there and play the damn instrument. I think this is a road life. While injured, not broken, and repairing a gen, whenever you hit a basic great skill check, you earn 1 token. Okay, so you have to be injured, and you have to be on a gen. You hit a skill check, you get a token. Whenever you miss a basic skill check, you lose 1 token. Okay, who the fuck cares? Anyway, when you have 4 tokens, spend all tokens to heal 100% faster until you stop healing. So basically, you have to hit 4 skill checks while injured on a generator, and then you can heal 100% faster. Why do you have to be injured? Why do you have to be on the gen? Why can't I be healthy on the gen and then heal faster? Is hitting 4 skill checks on a gen not enough? Yeah, I mean, if you were healthy, this perk would actually be pretty good. Like, I swear it would actually be pretty good if you could be healthy. Like, you could just be on a gen and your teammate comes up to you trying to get healed. I mean, you probably have hit 4 skill checks if you've been on it for like half the gen or 25% of the gen or whatnot. And you just heal it, will make it speed. Like, bro, this perk could be like C tier, maybe even B, but like with the current restrictions, it's just like, no, bro. Like, I think it's bottom of D, right? I mean, I don't even know if I'd put it bottom of D. I mean, I guess I will because the F tier perks are just atrocious. If you pull with shoulder, does it proc babysitter? I don't know. I think so. I think if I had to say, yeah. The chat's saying yes. Bada bada boom. I mean, this is basically on par with Chemtrap. I mean, it's a decent chase perk, but it's nothing insane. What is this? This is the perk where you can change your med kit into a toolbox and your toolbox into a med kit. I mean like it, and you get your charges back. I think it can be decent, but D tier. This is like some stupid teamwork perk. It's awful. This is like when you crouch. After crouching for 4 seconds, you gain elusive, and you gain oblivious. So you get Iron Will. I never understood this perk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's awful. You gain elusive while crouched. You leave no scratch marks while crouched. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. Like, you have to be crouched, and then you get elusive, and that does nothing for you. You get Iron Will. I don't get it. I don't understand the design. F tier, bro. Another teamwork perk, F tier. But I have no idea what this perk is that I'm looking at. I actually have never seen this one. I actually don't know. I think is that Quan? No, it's not Quan. I'm losing my voice again. I'm completely out of water, bro. I'm drinking this whole thing. This is 32 ounces. I think I refilled it too. I drink so much water. You see all auras? But yeah, I mean, but still ass. You're supposed to be at 144, buddy? What do you mean? Paired with object? I mean, yeah, you're just never gonna use it though. I go back to the 11 perk. We see you. Whenever the killer sees your aura, you earn 1 token. When you have 4 tokens, spend them all. Okay, so I need like object, and after 2 minutes. Okay, so if I have object, after 2 minutes, I can spend my tokens. Okay, let's see what happens. All survivors see the killer's aura for 15 seconds. I mean, if you combine this with object, it's not. I mean, you just. I mean, by itself, it's awful. By itself, whenever the killer sees your aura, you're in one. What if they don't have aura? What if they don't have an aura perk? It does nothing. Like, it actually does nothing. If you don't combine it with something, it actually does literally nothing. Like, I don't think any of these perks do nothing. Like, I guess like open-handed. I think open-handed does nothing. Maybe if you don't have like any aura. Besides open-handed, I don't think any other perk in the game does nothing if by itself. I mean, it's just F tier, bro. It actually does nothing. But I mean, it's decent with object if you want to do it. Okay, what else? What is this? They're like hugging. Can I like look that up? Hugging. No. Okay. Bruh. I like sort perks by release date. But you should have this like sort perks and like besides alphabetical. I mean cheesed. A place for us, good comms. While healing another survivor, you both gain elusive. Whenever you finish healing the obsession, you both gain elusive for 30 seconds. So okay, you get Iron Roll Lucky Break when you heal the obsession. And when you're healing them, you get Iron Will. I mean, it's like bite the bullet. Okay, so basically it's like a worse bite the bullet, but if you heal the obsession, then you get Iron Will Lucky Break. And it's just F tier, bro. 5 moves ahead. This is actually one of the best perks that they've released in a bit. I think it's easily B tier. Very good chase perk, to be honest with you. While you're in the killer's terror radius or chased by the killer, you see the aura of the 5 closest pallet and windows. So basically, you get a little mini windows of opportunity. In addition, you also drop a pallet 50% faster, which allows you to make up a lot of distance at a loop. Yeah, it's basically windows plus being able to drop the pallet faster, which is basically like a reverse finesse. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good, bro. You see a lot of people run it. A lot of good players in pubs who run this perk. I mean, Lucky Break is better. People just don't really use it too much. I mean, okay, I'm over exaggerating how good 5 moves is, to be fair. I'm definitely over exaggerating how good it is. It's probably like here though. This is like more valid. Windows plus 5 moves. Oh, now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, bro. Why is BT so high? I mean, BT is good. It's extra 10 seconds of endurance and haste. I mean, if you get tunneled, it's extra 10 seconds. Don't got to worry about. I mean, it's still good. I mean, obviously, Babysitter and Shoulder are just so much better. I mean, yeah, BT is just currently not in a great spot because other perks exist within the video game, but it's still good. Is Lucky Break one time? Lucky Break, how it works is you have 60 seconds by default. Once you're injured, you leave no pools of blood, no scratch marks. So you can lose the killer within first chase, and if you don't lose them in the first chase, you can also run, like, if you have any duration left, like if you last less than a minute, you can also, you know, like run off hook, and if the killer doesn't have LS on you, you're going to be gone. And if you heal a survivor, you recharge 1 second duration for each second you spend healing. So you can't really recharge it. The recharge is kind of goofy. Like, you don't really recharge it, but the default 60 is nice. I mean, I can bring BT down. I mean, yeah, BT is just not too good. I mean, BT is still good. I'm gonna put BT there. Okay, we got flow state. Each time a gen pops, you do totems, you do and you heal and unhook. You get unhook speed, healing speed, and totem speed. 10% each gen pop. So by endgame, it's 50% each. I mean, this perk's decent. It's a good healing perk. It's probably like around these other perks. B tier? Okay, that's crazy. This shit's not going in B tier, bro. This shit is not going in B tier. I feel like I should move some of these. I don't know. Do you guys agree that botany should be in B? Do you guys think botany and leader are too high up? I don't know how to feel about my botany and leader placement. Why is leader up there? Well, leader is good. A lot of people just don't get the value out of it because, I mean, a lot of people don't bring it because they don't see value themselves. It's only external value, but I mean, everybody that's close to you heals 30% faster, totems 30% faster, unhooks 30% faster, gates, like exit gates, and it lingers for 20 seconds. I mean, I don't know if it deserves to be in B, if it should be moved down to C. Leader's so good. Mm-mm-mm. You can always take the hit with leader, right? I don't know about always. It's 30% unhook. I mean, if you have a good ping, you probably can. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it here. It's hard. It doesn't seem like you guys feel too strongly about me bringing it down from B, so move it down, move it down. Okay, 2 people say move it down. You guys think botany's that much better though? Like, here's the thing. I feel like I either move both down or I leave them. Like, I feel like if I move leader down, I gotta move botany down. Leader C, both B then. Botany, both leaders fine. Yeah, I don't know. I can put them both here. I feel like leader and botany are not on the same strength as these. I feel like this is fair. Whoever keeps botany in B. Low B. I mean, I already have them in low B. I guess I can put them below the boons. I put them at the bottom of B, I guess. Compromise. Okay, the new perks. Bro. Yo, wait. I want to show you guys a clip. Let me pull up a clip. Hold on. Wait. I gotta find a clip. Hold on. It's gonna take me a little bit. Give me a second here, guys. Oh wait, I can't show my full screen. Hold up. Give me 1 second to find this clip, and I will show you why this perk is in F tier. Hold up. Where is this clip at? I gotta find this shit. Is it here? Oh, okay, I found it. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. I mean, after I'm zoned here, I'm dead, so I have to grade the fuck out of this pallet. Unless he comes from edge map side. If he comes from this side, I'm unzoned. He wants me to drop it from the other way. Oh shit, yo, I forgot this perk! I'm getting griefed! Oh shit, we got like, I can't even loop the pallet anymore. I guys have to leave the loop, bro. Like, that shit's ass. Like, I literally just griefed myself, bro. Like, it's so stupid. Alright, anyway. Yeah, it's only good with life. Like, you have to use it with life and you have to leave the loop. It's so stupid. It's actually awful. It's only good with life, and even then it's eh. This perk, cross-examination, I've seen like Momo get cheesed by it. Like, I saw when Momo was doing the Epidemic showcase, like this one guy had it and like brutally cheesing him. I haven't ran it myself yet, so I don't really know how it works. But I know you just like randomly like get lucky break. Like, you just randomly lose scratch marks. While on the kills, terror radius not being chased by the killer, they leave light marks that last for 10 seconds that you can see. While on the kills, light marks, you get elusive. Yeah, you get Iron Will lucky break. Yeah, but I think it's bugged at the moment or something. I think something's wrong with it, and you like get it when you shouldn't. Like, I think when the killer hits you, it counts as not being in chase, and then you get like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's like, it's bugged or something though. It's gonna get nerfed. It's gonna get bug fixed. I mean, yeah, right now it's cheese. Like, at the moment, this perk is fucking cheese, bro. Like, definitely C tier at the moment. Like, in the current moment, this shit is fucking cheese. And then this perk, bro, this perk is so nice, bro. Like, when I solo queue, my teammates have this. It's so nice. Like, it just feels so nice. Whenever you bless or cleanse one totem while healing another survivor, and only once per survivor, you have to give them 4 permanent healing charges. Like, it just feels good. Like, I just have like, If I heal myself with a med kit, it's permanent. If I'm on the ground, but I didn't know it worked with plot twist. Like a teammate used it on me, like I get off the ground like quicker with my plot twist. Like it's just nice. It's just a nice perk. I mean the condition of doing a totem is rough. It's only good if you're probably using it with a boon because you're probably not cleansing a bunch of dull totems. It's probably only good in combination with a boon. I think when you do have the boon, it can be quite good. But yeah. B tier, I don't think it's that good. It would only be that good in like long games. Like if we were in the Cobb eruption meta, bro, this shit would be A tier. If we were in the Cobb eruption meta, where like it took 20 years to fucking break the 3 gen. But I mean, people don't play that. You don't play like trap killers anymore. Like Skull Merchants nerfed, Tags nerfed, Knights nerfed. People don't play like these killers where you need to play the slow game. Only killer that can still do it is like Singularity. But yeah, we finished the tier list. It only took 3 hours, guys. Let's go. It only took 3 hours or more. I don't know how long it took. It was like around 3. But yeah. I mean S tier sorted, A tier. Um I mean A tier is sorted, I would say. B tier is mostly sorted. It's kind of hard. It kind of just like depends where you would put stuff. Kind of like dependent. It's not really easy. I'd move will make it an FTP down at the moment. Because like with Resurgence in the game, you don't need will make it or FTP. Because Resurgence is in the game, like these perks, there's just no point in bringing them. Same as like they just fall under like the BT category. Yeah, probably something like this. This is probably about right.